This is how I felt going into this game. You see Enzo's face? Just numb. Numb. Devoid of feeling. Devoid of any real investment at this point. Just devoid. Why should I care about this team at this point when half of these players on that pitch don't care? When the manager is out here just bringing us back to express yourself ball, cross inshallah ball, like figure it out on the pitch ball. Half the times I'm watching this team and I'm watching us try to do the same exact thing that Maresca failed in. And this is the face I can make here. That's it. That's it, people. Big up to every single one of you. Smash up the like if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And yeah, this is your match review for Everton 3, Chelsea 0. Now, I know there's some Chelsea fans out there still thinking to themselves, hey, we can get top 4 still. We're not out of it. You got to be positive, all this jibber jabber. To be honest, I'm not hearing it anymore. And I've kind of already accepted that this is what's going to happen a while ago. But we ain't making no Europe. I'm sorry to tell you people, we're not making Europe. Not even Conference League. Not even Conference League. I'll be so real with you. We ain't making no Europe. And the more I watch this team, the more I watch these games, the more I just want to not even... I just want the season to end. Guys, we are currently in... You know what? Play the violin. We are currently in the Great Depression of Chelsea, where stocks were so bad at one point. Maresca was the only thing keeping it from crashing. It was bad when we had Maresca, but then you pull the fucking carpet out from underneath the legs. You do the whole. You try to do that, you know, bar trick where you pull the sheets and all the china and all the expensive silverware and glassware stay in one piece. But you failed at doing it. You can't pull the wool over the sheep's eyes anymore. The project, the model in which we were trying to fulfill, to build here, you basically pulled the blind off, and it's now exposed its ugly face. Because you ripped the Band-Aid off with Maresca, and now it's crashed. And we are now crashing. And this is the Great Depression. This is the Great Blues, the Great Depression here at the bridge, the Great Recession at the bridge of 2026. This is what we're witnessing, people. It's dark. It's dark. You know. This is depression ball. Is what I like to call this at this point of the season. The last time I felt depression ball was under Poch. And the time before that under Potter. It just feels like we have regressed, and we took the Band-Aid that was Maresca off, and look what happens. The bleeding continues. And we're back to where we were prior to Maresca. So this is the dross football that we were used to with Poch, that we were used to with Potter. And we're back to watching it. And listen, quick match review just for the fuck of it. Because honestly, my football analysis is going to be... I just feel like I'm repeating myself at this point because it's the same thing every game. It really is. And same culprits as well. Let's get into today's match. Listen, 3-0 against Everton. At Everton. It's not a good result, especially this time of the season. We're trying to get Champions League, or we're trying to get some type of European football, and I'll be honest, I just don't think it's going to happen. And yeah, first half, we didn't really look like we were creating much. We really didn't look like we were creating much of anything. We had the ball at times, and we kept losing it in their opposing third. Midfield was just sloppy from top to bottom between Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo. Like, I don't think anyone was really good today. Palmer had a good game, but there was no output, right? So a good performance, a good display on the pitch, but no output. At some moments, we're like, oh, maybe we might make something out of this, and nothing came of it. And João Pedro, another one today where not really kind of phased out of the game, didn't really have that big of an impact, and I think it's because we're just not giving him enough service, and at some point, you can only get so much of a player that's in form. At some point, that player that was carrying you is going to stop carrying you. And now we're seeing that, what was it? I think RSM told me this. In the last, 5 games or 4 games, we've conceded, you know what? How about this? We haven't kept a clean sheet since January. That's the one I remember. We haven't kept a clean sheet since one of those games. What was it? Charlton Athletic maybe was the last clean sheet we had. It was horrible. Horrible. We scored 2 goals in our last 5 or 4 or some bullshit like that. Like, it's just not been good, guys. Like, I'm so checked out, I can't even remember these stats anymore. Like, I just don't care. But yeah, 33 minutes into the game of not creating anything, Everton looking like the more creative and better team. It didn't take long until, again, our little high line that we like to play with was pretty much, it wasn't even a high line at the time. It was just players, leaving a gap that Everton finds through the midfield. So midfield not protecting those gaps. They find the gap. Runs up, Beto, I believe, runs up with Fofana, outpaces him because Fofana essentially said, oh, Sanchez, you're there? You got this, fam. You got this. And you know what we call that? You know what? Just because we got you on 4K doing this yourself. But yeah, he goes to the ball and then stops running.
Lazy. 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 Too lazy.
Lazy defending. Exactly, Fofana. So yeah, goes for the ball. Lets Sanchez try to get it, but Sanchez isn't going to get there in time. And then Beto just quick little chip and manages to get the goal. And that's how the scoreboard opens up. At that point, I didn't feel like we were going to score. We didn't look any good at all. We didn't look like we were willing to score. So we go into halftime, come out. I don't think there was really any substitutions made until a little later, where we see Garnacho and who the fuck else came on. I don't care, really. But yeah, same bullshit. Second half, really lackluster performance. Nothing to write home about. Nothing for me to really give a shit about. I think that's when Enzo had his opportunity where he hit it off a volley. Pickford makes a great save. We did work Pickford a little bit more in that second half. But that's about as much as we could say. Neto was horrible. Who else was in there? Neto was pretty shit. It was a weird lineup, man. I don't care. I don't care. Esteban was great when he came on. He was fantastic. I wish he could have played more, but he just came back from an injury. At this point, I'm just hoping and grasping at straws at what could be the best solution going forward. Which of these players can bring me something? because the ones that we're seeing in today's pitch absolutely give me nothing at all. And yeah, it didn't take long in the second half for us to concede another goal. Just why I think what was it? Santos gave it away cheaply. Then they hit us on the counterattack. Really shit defending from everyone as per usual. I mean, and then Sanchez, of course, and not to even mention, we're forcing Sanchez to play out the back, which he's bad at. Nearly conceded a goal early in that first half, or again, with the big mistake where he kicks it away from the defender. The second goal, Sanchez probably should have done better. It goes through his legs. Like, fuck off, man. It's just like, you can't make this up. At this point, we're just so defeated out there. So defeated, so much cuck energy. Like, I just can't do it anymore, man. And it all comes from Arthur. Not even Arthur, just the higher ups. Just the higher ups at this point. The last goal, a brilliant goal from who scored it? Ndiaye. Ndiaye just put the cherry on top. Brilliant goal from him. It was top bins. Sanchez wouldn't have saved it, but the only thing you could hope for at that point is, you know, Fofana or whoever's defending the defender there, just stop being lazy. Run to the ball. You know, win that. Don't let it bounce. It bounces, and then Ndiaye has the ball, has all the space in the world, and boom, there you go. You get that worldy goal. Well, not really a worldy goal. It's just a nicely placed goal. We suck, man. We suck. And listen, we're going into international break. This is one of the few times I'm actually happy we're going to international break. That means I have to deal with this club for a while until when do we come back? When's our next game back? Our next game back is going to be the 4th of April. So we got a nice little break from Chelsea. A nice little break from Chelsea just to, like, hopefully we can start forgetting. Hopefully something gets figured out. Hopefully this is ROSENIOR. Maybe his tactics haven't, you know, clicked yet. But, you know me, guys. I doubt it. But enough of me rambling. That's the match summary. That's pretty much what happened in today's game. And I can't be asked. I'm just so done. So... yeah, let's hope for the best. Thank God international break is here, because I can't stand looking. I love Chelsea, but I can't stand seeing them like this right now. Big up to every single one of you. Smash up the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Memberships all there for you guys. Big up the panel. I mean, can you guys tell I'm pretty fucking just ugh.
Great day at the office for the lads. Another step closer to New Europe.
I almost kicked you out. I have the button hovering over remove, just over Ahmed's face, and I was like, you know what?
I'm not gonna
let him get to me today.
It's good to see that the chat is acknowledging Marshall's
I'm not gonna let the
hypocrisy.
man get to me today.
It's good to see, you know, Marshall acknowledging his hypocrisy. You know, showing Enzo's face before the game, but yet he's dropping a 0 out of 10 too.
Bro, give me one player that didn't drop a shit shot.
Listen.
No, there was. I'll be honest.
Hato actually showed
of every single player that played today. For me, there was 4 players that can genuinely say had a good performance. Just 4.
Big up Marco. Talk to me. Who was it?
For me, it was Hato, Lavia. I think Palmer had a good game, and Estevan when he came off the bench. Outside of those 4, everyone else can get fucked.
I think it's one of those things where I think Palmer had a good performance, but it's just like we just need impact at this point, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's fair. He was the only attacker trying to do anything in terms of drive us up the football pitch.
It's just, you know what it is, like when we go forward and attack, we just look lost.
There's no structure, bro. The issue is like when he doesn't know, he just doesn't know how to coach. He just, at this level, he just can't coach. I think it's that simple for me. Like the structure or what he's telling them isn't transmitting. They don't believe in it, and it doesn't work. Because what teams do when they don't know what to do in attack, right? They start doing what we saw under Maresca when we were struggling, is that U-shaped football, right? They start passing to the wingers. The issue is we don't have the quality of wingers to be able to even do that and pray.
Yeah.
You've seen teams when they've been in bad spells. You've seen Madrid do it. You've seen Barca do it. You've seen City do it. When they cannot create centrally, right? When the system is not creating, they rely on the individuals who are going to give them the one-on-ones, which more often than not, you're going to get the wingers in more space than the people who play centrally. So the wingers get the ball, and when you have Garnacho get the ball, it's trash, bro. He's garbage. Less said about Neto, the better, right? Like I think Esteban within the first 30 seconds gave us more than Garnacho or Neto gave us in the entire game combined. So when
True.
you know that, you as a coach have to figure out how to coach and attack. He doesn't know how to do that. I think it's that simple for me. Like, this is he's out of his depth. As much as I want to criticize the players, I think I'm at the point where I've seen what these players look like under Maresca. Maresca had the same exact team at the beginning of the season as ROSENIOR does now. Nothing changed. We didn't get anybody in the winter window. Like, we didn't buy anybody new. We didn't bolster the team. We didn't add somebody dynamic in attack. This is the exact same team.
A good thing to add to RSM's
which
point
is
that...
which is telling me, I think that ROSENIOR, instead of doing what Maresca was doing, which is covering the weaknesses of the team, I think he's exposing every weakness this team has, which in a sense could be seen as a good thing, right? Where it's like the team is being exposed. This is what we truly are, right? Without anybody trying to plug the holes in the team. This is the lack of quality in the squad building. This is the lack of depth that we have in positions. This is the just the culmination of what these sporting directors have built, or with the billion spent over 4 years. This is what they've given us, and in a sense, it's good to see that. But obviously, as a fan, it hurts, right? It hurts. Like, this isn't a thing where, this is a rotated team. It doesn't matter. I think at this point we realize that what Maresca was doing behind the scenes is a lot more than what we initially assumed. Because the team is not again, you're not going to convince me that the team is this bad, right? With a competent manager. But without a competent manager, the team is this bad. The quality is this bad. Yes, when they are exposed, it is this bad.
I can't lie. Like, looking at this game today, it was kind of a, oh yeah, this is why when Poch got sacked, we asked for a manager that would bring in a structure, bring in a system, style of play. And then we had the style of play for so long, we ripped it off, and it was like, oh shit, this is what it looked like before.
Hey, by the way, Alexis wants the link, by the way.
All right, big up, Alexis.
But yeah, I was going to say, like, for Marshall, this is it.
Sorry, Scott. I want to add a point to what RS was saying. It's actually like a general point here where, listen, when we were playing under Maresca, right, going forward, we weren't great either. Let's be honest about that too. That's what No. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's very ironic because you would think.
Oh my God, Marab went to the bridge. I just saw this. I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Ahmed.
So yeah. But listen, that's why he lost, innit? That's why he lost against That's why he lost, Marshall. No, but on a serious note, obviously going back to the point I was making originally. Obviously, like, you would think now that the lads are free. Do whatever you want.
Freedom ball. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Emancipation, Abraham Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? Freedom.
Low-key, you would think that actually might help them. And ironically, it's getting worse. It's not even getting better.
No, but we saw what Freedom Book looked like before we took him out. Like, before we had Maresca. We said this club needs structure because these players are too inexperienced to know how to run a team or run a attack or run a defense on their own. They need structure to hold their hand through it because they lack the experience. They lack the know-how. Like, James, I believe James is the only player, and Levi Colwell are the only players that, if you put them in that defense, they know how to man a defense. They know how to tell people to get in their positions and all this and that. And that only gets you so far. In terms of the attack, I can't. Enzo? Is Enzo that guy? I don't think Enzo's that guy.
No, Enzo, bro. If I
Enzo's the guy trying to find a little pass to give you, and he's not
that either, bro. He is the biggest false. I got caught by it from the World Cup, and obviously I wanted to bring him in when we signed him. He is the biggest false picture of a player I've ever seen.
The issue is like, he is just free food in the Prem. That's what it is, bro. He's food in the Prem, bro. He's food. He doesn't have the time on the ball that he needs. Exactly. He needs too much around him for it to work. And even when it does, bro, it's like, it's not in this league, man. It's just not in this league.
Big up.
Exactly,
he needs 80 touches on. He needs 80 touches on the football. And
like, I'm telling you right now, like, it's gonna happen when he leaves. He's gonna go to a slower league, and people are gonna be like, "Wow, look at him cooking." Chelsea was holding him back. He's just not a Prem player. It's that simple, bro. He's not a Prem player.
I disagree with that. I think maybe you won't get the most optimal version of him. I don't think he's the problem in this team by any means.
No, he's not.
So, like, for example, when we were at any time that we've been good, during the Clear Lake era, I think it coincides with Enzo Fernandez being good. And whenever we're really, really bad, he's just the easy scapegoat to blame. Like, for example, today, I don't think he's the one to blame. I think it's clear as day that obvious. Like, you're playing him in a number 10. He's not a 10. You're playing a 4-3-3, and you're instructing him to be the one that's furthest forward.
But this is the issue, though. It's been so many managers where you play him in the 8, and the midfield gets ran through for free, bro. For free.
But do you not think? But do you not think that okay? Just so I know your perspective. You don't think he was good under Enzo Maresca?
No. I think Maresca got more out of him because I think that the structure of the team was better. It was more stable. I think when we go into these kind of transition chaos games that we had under Poch, right?
Oh no, I agree. He struggles in there.
Yeah, he gets exposed because he doesn't have the physicality to get back in time if he's playing in a double pivot. It's worse when he's in a double pivot. He gets overwhelmed in the transition game. He can easily be, like we saw today, you just man mark him and you can win the ball off him more often than not. And in so many games I've seen, he is the press trigger. Enzo gets the ball in the midfield, 2 people go on him immediately because we know we can win the ball off of him. That's an issue, which is why I think I just think that in this league, I don't think he's it. But I agree, he's not the issue. He's not the biggest issue. Again, like if we go by, he's not, for me, he's not even top 5. He's not top 5 issue right now.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not.
I would disagree with that just because of the fact he has to play every game, which I think comes back to a bigger issue with like both managers have had. Even Enzo had this issue of neither manager seems to feel comfortable with actually identifying the problem in terms of, like, say something isn't working in a game, right?
Yeah.
These managers, and Enzo had the similar problem, don't feel comfortable going, okay, this is the issue. Instead of just removing said issue, because, like, for example, right, I agree, Alexis, like, Enzo in the 10 doesn't work. Enzo on the wing didn't work either, right? But it was working better than him in the 10. But let's say Enzo isn't working in games. There's no thought of, let's take him out of the team because it's clearly not working and he's not suiting the way we're playing. We're just going to keep him on the pitch and just move him. And so it's like, it's whether it's moving Caicedo to right back and taking Gusto off to accommodate him, which I don't think that's why Caicedo got moved to right back, but just an example, right? Or whether it's moving him somewhere else, or whether it's doing that with other players, like the tossing sub. Like, instead of actually fixing the issue, instead of, substituting out Fofana if you want to bring Tosin on, or whether it's, you want to take off Caicedo, okay, put Josh out there. No, you want to do this, like, mental arithmetic and weird, like, science experiment of you have to move people around a chessboard to, like, somehow make it work, just because you can't seemingly drop or substitute out certain players. It's just bullshit to me. Like, to me, that's the first cowardice. Because I know for a fact the big person, like Tuchel is taking him off.
Yeah, but do you remember a period where he broke up with his girl? And that's the best way I can describe it. Remember when he broke up with his girl and what's it called? Yeah. Lavia came into the team. Enzo. Do you remember there was a period where it was Lavia and Caicedo and Enzo dropped him? It's just the problem was that Lavia was never fit enough for us to see a sustained impact. Whereas I don't think Rosinha can... Bro, I don't think Rosinha has the credentials in this dressing room to drop any of these guys. He's scared to speak out. Mm-hmm. Like, he actively knows there are, like, big players in this dressing room. He needs to have buy-in. Like, for example, calling Pedro Neto world class. That's an ego stroke. That's an ego stroke.
Yes, it is. I agree.
The way he talks about Cole Palmer, the way he talks about Enzo, he's like, oh, me and Enzo had a chat. No, Enzo told you what's going to happen. And there's no ramifications for Enzo's comments. That's why Enzo felt comfortable enough to make his comments.
Mm-hmm. And I also think that one of the other people, I think you're right, Alexis, because I think one of the other people that comes into that as well is Tosin, unfortunately, because he's seen as part of the leadership group. Because I'm going to keep coming back to this, because even though it's a tiny thing for me, it highlights something bigger. We got told after Burnley, he came out and said, his words, not mine, I know who I can trust and who I can't trust anymore. And that was based on the last goal we conceded, which was down to one or two individuals, depending on who you look at. It's either Santos or Tosin. Santos continued to play afterwards, and I would think if that's how you lost faith in Santos after that game, considering up until that game he's been our best midfielder, and you had him in your team at Strasbourg, you're a clown. Or it's Tosin, and he's played basically every single game since, outside of one.
As a sub, yeah, bro.
As a sub. Yeah. So like to me, that's the kind of where this started of he's just full of shit. And yeah, Tosin keeps playing. What happened to I lost trust in him? He keeps playing. You didn't lose trust in shit. He keeps playing.
Do you know who I think he lost trust in? Who that comment was about? Josh.
Yes, I agree.
I think that comment was about Josh.
Josh didn't play against Spurs, though, did he?
No, Josh came on, bro. Josh was the one that lost it. I remember people did the whole, it's either Santos, Tosin, or Josh. There's the whole forensic, like Twitter.
Josh, I'll be honest, when that happened.
Yeah, and that's why I said, I was like, this is the end of Josh. And since then, we've been seeing Josh in sporadic parts.
Yeah, to be fair, Josh hasn't been really playing at all.
If I'm Josh, by the way,
PSG.
on a side note, I handed a transfer request in the summer. I've said this before, but I handed a transfer.
By the way, this plays into Clear Lake's hands beautifully, because Josh is definitely getting sold in the summer, and that's 30 million profit. They're going to use it. He wanted to go. When in reality,
but this is where their thing don't make sense, because you could have sold him for 40 mil or 45 if you'd let him go on loan to Palace or Bournemouth for a year.
Agreed.
So the thing is, like, just loan him anyway, but you didn't, because you saw him as in your plans, and he's proceeded to play less under a senior than he did under Maresca, and even under Maresca he didn't play enough. So
part of the reason, though, we know why Maresca got sacked, right, was that there was a couple of the younger players, right, they wanted to be played.
Yeah, he wasn't using the depth.
That's the funny thing. No, I agree. That's the reason why I brought that point up, because obviously now, even under Rosinha, the way that he's doing, for example, 45 minutes, another 45 minutes basically, it's hooked. It's kind of like, the only guy that I thought, the only two guys.
He's going to be another Cassidy, by the way. He's going to be another one who is having a great loan. We killed it after 6 months for no reason, and he's never going to have a career at Chelsea.
Like the only two guys that generally, the only two guys, young guys that I can say have had like a good trajectory under Rosinha is only Hato and Santos, because they played quite a decent amount of games. Right, obviously you've had to, maybe a lot of it's also to do with Kukurea.
Even Asugo hasn't been getting any minutes since that one game.
I think.
Yeah. Asugo, I don't expect to get minutes though. Like he's he's fifth choice midfielder. He's just come back from injury, right? I don't expect him to get minutes. It's ultimately like why him being in the team is kind of pointless. But Santos is the one that I look at and go, there's no reason for him not to get more minutes than he's gotten to this point. Like I said,
been good lately either. That's the problem.
No, but Marshall. But my thing is, that for me that comes from Rosinha, because it's like the Sarr thing or the Sanchez thing in a way of he was and no one will tell me different, the best midfielder for Rosinha, and I'm not even saying that as like he was the best of a bad bunch. He was actually playing really well, like 7 out of 10s basically every game he was playing under Rosinha.
Yep.
Up until that Burnley game. That Burnley game was the first little wobble we saw from him, and since then he got dropped for no reason and has had bench appearances where you're right, he doesn't look amazing, but it's because after one wobble you took him out.
Yep.
Again with Sarr, one wobble you took him out. Sanchez, one wobble.
Took out Sanchez and
after two wobbles, which is down to you, by the way, because we saw it again today. He cannot play out of the back. I don't know how many times you have to see this to realise this. He can't do it. He's the one that gets sacrificed. Tosin can make about eight different mistakes. Fofana can make 8 different mistakes because he was involved, by the way, Fofana in every single game.
Fofana's a criminal.
Fofana,
this is 3 games again. 3 games in a row where Fofana stops running and slows down.
I said this before. He's got 50 points. He's got 50 points on his license already. Can we just not send it to Marseille already, please? Like, can we not make that happen?
He's the most unserious player we have in this football club, bar none. He's the most unserious player we have in this football club. But this is my point. It's like these guys can be given every single opportunity to hang themselves and then some. But Santos, no. Achimpong, no. Who else? Sanchez, like some of these other guys. One chance, they fail, they're dead. The Shadow Realm, gone, never seen again.
Yeah, bro.
It's bullshit. And that's why I said from Wrexham, he's a coward. He is a piece of shit coward. I know he's not the issue. We'll probably get onto the other issues.
He's a symptom. He's a symptom, bro.
I have issues about some of these players. I have issues with the owners, major issues with the owners. but there are certain things he does. He is a coward, and I'll never ever look past that. You're killing young players. Our team is full of young players, and you're killing their confidence for no reason, for your bullshit man management, for your piss poor cowardice because you just want to hide.
Exactly.
Do you know what sucks as well? I get the whole concept. You know, there's this whole segment of fans that say, "Oh, ROSENIOR can't be the issue. He should never be in a job." I totally agree with you guys, right? However, a manager's still meant to be a net positives. You know, like when you look at the manager doing a job, the person employed, you still want him to be a net positive. I don't think he's a net positive. He's a net negative at the moment.
Yes.
So
I said this before you came in, bro. I think he's, you know, people said like, oh, Maresca's holding the team back, he's holding the attack back. Now we see that Maresca was like through the system, through playing the players that he was trying to cover for holes that he sees in the team.
yeah,
I think
well, like
ROSENIOR is legitimately exposing some of the worst parts of this team. Like he's doing the opposite of covering. He is exposing them badly. Why am I seeing our center backs push up so far, then we lose the ball, and it's the midfielders that are running back as center backs? What are we doing, man? What is the pressing? It's bad.
And it's like
really bad.
I always say, right, the team is a reflection of its manager. And you know, a lot of people said, "Oh, our team regularly got red cards. It's bad, right? It's a reflection of the manager." Okay, cool. However, we always knew how to build up from the back. When we messed up, it was a mechanical thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We always pressed decently under Enzo Maresca.
Yes.
Our defense was solid. We had a top 3 defense, statistically.
When he left, we were top 3, and last season we were top 3.
Yeah. Scoring wise, we were always top 5. Chances XG, we were in the top brackets.
Top 3.
And this is what I find mad. Considering Clearegg use all this like statistics, how do they not see that we were literally in the upper quartiles for all these stats? So you actually back this manager, unless you don't want to back the manager, unless you literally just want to get into a situation when you're fucked. Like, and it's like, oh well.
The thing is, the thing is, Alexis, you know the answer. From their perspective, we all know this already. You know, you are here just to do to make sure the tactics work and the players can function to do what we need them to make happen, right? We give you the players. That's it. You're not gonna get any more of a say. That's it. That's pretty much what they do. So I don't know why people are surprised by that. They're never gonna elevate a guy because they only see they don't see the manager as like as that level of importance.
I was about to say that's exactly what it is. Alexis, you've read the quotes, or not the quotes. But
there is no statistical relationship between coaching and results.
They don't believe that came from coaching. They believe that came from the players they have.
Yeah, so explain this now, board. Explain this downfall.
So so I think in the I had the stats read out last time, but
I've got the stats as well.
So this is just like, again, this is just to talk about how everybody who said like, oh, Maresca's holding the team back. So I think it's been so hold up, where is it? We have conceded was it 12 goals in the past 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
12 goals in the past 4 games off of 4.84 xg. So it's not like the teams are battering us with chances. It's just that we are conceding such good chances. They're scoring 12 off of 4.84. So they're nearly doubling their XG on us. And in return, we have scored 2 goals out of a possible 5.7 XG in the last 4 games. We are in every metric, we are a worse team. There's not one metric we are better in.
Nope. Also, that's not even the half of it. We have conceded, and a couple of you would know this. I think that Alexis was on Lewis's panel when we talked about this earlier. We've conceded 31 goals in all comps since ROSENIOR's been here. We've conceded 14 in the league in 9 games. We are 10 goals off conceding what Enzo Maresca conceded in the league this season. We have 7 games left.
Oh my god, yo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think
we have one clean.
This is my issue with the directors. That's what I'm saying. I think ROSENIOR is a symptom, because ROSENIOR was brought in under the same idea that they brought in Maresca in. And I said this when at the end of the first season with Maresca, when we won the Club World Cup, I said To be honest, we lucked out because it should have been that Maresca ended up the way ROSENIOR did, just not good enough out of his depth. But we lucked out that actually Maresca had a bit of something about him as a manager, right? He had a bit of something about him. So he actually was the only manager, by the way, under Clear Lake so far that actually overachieved his goals. And this was my issue that I said with the way that Clear Lake are moving, right? Is as soon as you bring in a manager of like ROSENIOR's level, right? Of even where Maresca was, right? If they do have something about them and they win, they are going to get something called self-respect. They're going to start asking for things because they want to continue winning. So
And
when Maresca didn't even complain, right? Even Maresca, he didn't even argue. He let them do the PR. I love Garnacho. I love Delap. I have no issues with them coming in. All he asked was for one senior center back because he saw the back line for the entire season. He knew that they're bums, right? He knew they're bums. He said Cole is the linchpin of the way that I play with the defense. If I lose Cole, it is going to get ugly. Please get me a senior center back. They said, nah, actually you have internal solutions. And he's like, are we being serious?
Yep. Also, another stat as well for you. This is the first time we've lost back-to-back league games since Brighton and Man United earlier on in the season, where we finished both games with a red card.
There's actually a
I've
worse
got a
stat.
fun
There's a worse
stat.
stat.
I've got a fun stat.
This is the first time in 33 years that we have lost 4 games in a row. 33 years. What we're getting, like people aren't deeping it. We're getting to like Amram level stats, like the meme stats that Amram was breaking every week.
One win in 9, RSM. 1 win in 9.
Well, we got one win in 8 at the moment. We got 1 win in 8 at the moment.
and I'll be honest, we're gonna win our next game because it's Port Vale. We're getting packed against City, by the way. I hope people understand. If we play the way we play,
Axe, where you at the chat? Where's Axe in the chat? Mr. 1 in 9. Who else did that gimmick to me? Oh, Maresca, 1 win in 9. Where are your wins now? How many wins in? We got 1 win in 8 right now. All right, let's see. Let's get to 1 win in 9. What are you gonna say, Alexis?
About Maresca as well, but
Go ahead.
No, I can't remember what it was. I'll try to remember. It was a stat.
Alexis, you were gonna say something too. You got a fun stat.
Oh no, I haven't got a fun stat. I've got copium for myself. Like, you not see. Do you not actually think there's a chance he actually gets sacked and we get like a Felipe Luis or something?
No,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I also don't want
why their ego won't let them. Their ego will not let them.
We need this to happen, guys. I
don't want him to get sacked. I don't want him to get sacked.
We need this to happen, Alexis.
We do.
Alexis, the way I feel about this, like, if they were to sack him, like, say he gets sacked in the international window, and we get Felipe Luis or deserved, and they turn it around and we finish 5th, they're vindicated.
Yeah,
they're vindicated.
We made the decision to save the season.
I need if this is going to go badly, because I'll be honest, I don't really care about top 4, top 5. Me personally, if we get it, cool. If we don't, cool. As long as it's not Europa. Sorry, if it doesn't have Conference League, I don't give a shit. I want this all to burn. It needs to burn. Set it on fire.
We're going back.
Look,
Alex, you see this guy.
I understand everyone's frustration.
Alex, the problem is, see this Scott guy. He wanted this world to burn in 2021 when he said we must suffer. This guy has
This
been
is
on the
where we are now.
for
We're suffering.
5 years now. Okay, this is what he's on. Okay,
I'm taking depression naps before my stream, Scott. That's how bad you got us. I'm taking depression naps.
Stop suffering.
In my blanket, just
it's not
mourning in my wallowing in my sadness.
Wait, man. But the thing is, I've got a question for you. Like, have you guys watched that podcast that was made on Chelsea by those basically like inside football financial insiders?
Nope.
Where they basically break down the whole project, what's wrong with it, and essentially how private equity in football would work. Long story short, if this burns down, what they're going to do is just double up, find new shareholders to pay out these existing ones, and they're going to double up for another 7 to 10 years. Our only hope is we consistently make top 4 for the next 4 years, and then they sell for a decent profit. This whole let it burn down.
These owners, the unfortunate reality, by the way, is this model is not sustainable enough to keep us in the top 4, which means we're going to be up and down. It's going to be a roller coaster. One season good, one season bad, right? And we're never going to, like, at best, we're going to be a cup team under them. And the issue with that is that these guys are never going, like, the best hope that we have is, I agree, I don't think the owners leave. I just, everybody says out, clearly, like, they're not going to leave. until they make what they believe is a good enough profit. They're going to, like you said, double down. That being the case, the best that we can hope for, and this is why like it infuriates me a bit about the protests, is the best thing that we can hope for and the most effective thing is sack the sporting directors and ask them to change the model. Because asking private equity to leave is, people don't understand. It's not like Iqbali can decide to up and leave. He is beholden to Clear Lake as well. He needs to ask people within Clear Lake. They need to run the numbers. They need to convince the shareholders, we need to get out of this now. Now is the time to sell. He needs to convince them to do that with their money. That is infinitely more difficult than just sacking the sporting directors and changing the model.
Yeah.
This is
the
why
thing
for
is,
me.
Before you go on, man, just to touch before we move on to the next topic, like just to touch on the whole scenario with how we got to where we got to, in terms of whether or not at the end of the season this manager's gonna get sacked. I genuinely don't think he's going to. And you know what the excuses are gonna be? Oh, the manager didn't have enough time to implement his style of play and all this and that. But you know what? This is the whole. Play. But that's exactly, Alexis. This is the whole paradox of the situation. You're gonna say that to me at the end of the season when you guys made the decision or had to be forced into making the decision to getting a new manager mid-season, and now you're telling me that you're still trying to make Europe and all this and that. It just confuses me, because on one hand, you're going to tell me, oh, the manager needs to implement his style of play. He didn't have enough time. We understood that when we hired him and all that. But on the other hand, you also want Europe. And this guy clearly wants to implement his style of play in the middle of a season where we're trying to fight for Europe. In the middle of the season where we have all this congestion of games. Brother, save the season. You have a preseason to implement whatever you want to implement. Just keep building off of what Maresca had, because we had this discussion before backstage where you can't tell me that in any world, if Maresca had stayed, we wouldn't have at least been able to somewhat come out of that slump we were in December, somewhat stabilize the season, and somewhat save it. We would have underperformed. It still wouldn't have been a good season for Maresca, but at least this is just taking the wheels off the bus.
We would have made top 5 comfortably. I'm telling you right now. We just
took the Band-Aid off instead of building off of that. This guy is learning from what Maresca already learned from, and you can tell he's learning on the job with all the subs he's making, the players he's choosing to pick, the playing out the back that Maresca gave up a long time ago. We're going through that same process of getting that scar that we got from Maresca all over again. The worst squad and the worst Maresca, bro. And in the part of a season where we can't afford to take any more risk.
But this is also, Marshall, I said this on Lewis's stream as well, like, this is where Clear Lake are fucking stupid, right? Because they had to get Maresca, get rid of Maresca. I think, depends on what, if, he walked, but
I'm convinced he walked more and more, yeah.
I think he did walk as well. But let's just say
he walked because they didn't want to work with him. So it's like, it's the same thing as sacking, bro. They knew that they like, all right, we're not going to work with you. So it's the same thing as sacking.
Let's say they had the opportunity to keep him longer, in terms of they could have smoothed it over for at least for a little bit. You're in a position, by the way, where 2 of the managers that you've wanted are now out of a job. They're free. You can go and get them. Why did you need to blow your load early to get him out, or to piss him off so much to the point where he wanted to leave, to get Rossini in, where now De Zerbi's free? You've wanted De Zerbi before. Felipe Luis, you reportedly wanted. He's free. He has no job. You've blown your load, and you've now put yourself in a position where Rossini has to get sacked for me, but I want him gone at the end of the season. Even if you sack him at the end of the season, or you sack him now, that's a big payout you have to do for literally no reason. Because you blew your load early. You signed this guy. It's 6 years.
No. But the thing is, there's a clause.
Or 5.5 years, whatever it is.
There's a clause.
Yeah, like there's a clause. It was reported as soon as he got hired. There was a clause that they have a break clause agreed, that there's like basically a small severance package if they decide to sack him before the end of the season or at the end of the season. It's not the 5 years. By the way,
I would say, like, I forgot to turn this. Go on.
Sorry, let me just quickly say, he walked because Simon Jordan basically confirmed it. He said they never wanted to sack him. He walked out on the job. He basically tried to direct all the venom towards Maresca. I don't think they expected Maresca to walk. I think they just thought he was going to put up with this shit until the summer, and then they'll part ways with him the way they did with Poch. They didn't realize he said New Year, New Me, New Year's resolution on the 31st of December.
The timing of it too. Year. That's how we all started the new year.
Bro, I told you he
we all
knows,
started 2026.
bro. He knows what he wanted
away.
to achieve. I told you, like any winning manager, he got a backbone, bro. He got a backbone.
I've not been a big fan of 2026. Now I remember why now.
I just think for me, when it comes to Morasco, yeah, at least from their perspective, right, whenever you hear them talk about what was going on, it was just bad vibes. But I'm like, guys, you also helped to create the bad vibes that was occurring in the room.
What do you mean
right?
help? You created the bad vibes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
You walked up to the party and took the alcohol away. You think people are gonna have a good time?
Exactly. That was the thing that I've always said. That,
bro,
like, you know,
unplug the music.
Yeah, they're the ones that have created the bad vibes. And then I think for me, the thing I actually think makes the ROSENIOR signing worse is that I think they thought, yeah, we don't need to bring in a good enough manager to make sure.
I think they genuinely think that.
That's what makes the ROSENIOR signing worse, because they're like, we don't even need to bring a good enough manager to be able to get that job done. We can just bring a guy who's essentially come from the Championship, played a season and a half in League One to do that job. And I think we're showing like why that's wrong. I just think for me, at the end of the day, we need these results to happen, because it shows some of these players just are not good enough, objectively speaking. They need to see that with their own eyes, right? And B, yeah, we need I think the way you get to some of these guys is via their wallet, right? And the way you do that is not getting into some of these competitions, because it will hurt them. Not getting into some of these competitions will hurt their wallet, boys, right?
You might be right, you know. Maybe it's Stan Kroenke.
You know, you have to.
It burns down.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Maybe it's a Stan Kroenke thing. You're right, because that's what it took with Arsenal, didn't it? Eighth, and then he said, "Nah, I gotta spend some money."
One can only hope.
Andrew, what are you thinking? You're being very quiet, man.
Actually, before Andrew goes, one other thing I remembered I was going to say about Morasco and with ROSENIOR. I wonder what happened to the people, and I want to know what changed. Remember when Morasco was getting slated for use, and there was all that shit about the what's it called, the medical team. He's not listening to them, giving restrictions on certain minutes for certain players. He's overplaying certain players. He's not responsible for this. He's not responsible for that. Why the fuck am I seeing the same players play 3 games in a row, 90 minutes?
That's what I don't get.
In the space of a week.
That's why Reece broke.
Played 90
Yep.
minutes.
Played 90 minutes, 2 straight games in the space of 3 days and broke. He didn't break once on the break.
No, by the way, it was 3, by the way.
3 games, but like
3 games in a row, yeah.
Played 3 games.
I thought it was only 2.
No, it was
3
3 games in a row.
Morasco played him 2 back to back.
It was he played, so there was 4 games that happened. In those within those 4 games, he played 2 back-to-back 90s. So he I think played a 90, got a break, and then played 2 back-to-back 90s, and then got injured.
Right. So I'm so glad that Morasco wasn't responsible for that, and I'm so glad that ROSENIOR is really handling these guys really well.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have another Sky interview coming out soon.
Talk to me, Surfer.
Oh, there's Cyberman's back.
First of all, Morasco out.
What is happening? Why are you?
For your voice.
You're communicating out of a tin can.
You sound like Kane.
You might have to unplug replug. There you go. We got you.
So settings on StreamYard is different from different channels. Like it's weird.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that.
But first of all, Morasco out. I just want to say that.
I appreciate that. Let's go.
We need that, man. Ahmed, I swear to God, bro, every day you test my patience.
Don't forget, chat. Morasco out.
I mean, same shit, different day, really, isn't it? Do you know
Put it
I mean?
away, bro. Please give it up.
It's a point of where do we how low people go. Oh, it can't get any worse or get any lower.
Right, burn it down.
Yeah.
Speaking of burning it down, I saw this.
I tried to find Seth Rollins thing, but it didn't pop up in time. So, it's all good. But it's people say like the old thing. Oh, it can't get any worse. I want it.
Can.
I want it to. I want it to get worse. You know, the ownership builds a culture at a club, and it runs down any business that you have. It runs down through to every part of that business, that culture, what you want. You have the same culture everyone has to abide by that culture, has to follow that culture. Can the culture evolve? Yeah, it can evolve. But I don't know what this culture is. No, that's a lie. It's a culture of non-accountability. That's what this culture is. The only ones that have ever been accountable is the managers usually. But these players just like there's no pride for these players. Imagine like they got hammered 5-2 by PSG. Then they put out that performance against a weaker Newcastle team at home 1-0. Then they followed up by the same players, nearly enough the same players, by the way. Then that performance at home to PSG, and then away to Everton. Do you know what I mean? It's not like an Everton who are doing well at their home ground either. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I thought every single player today was just a random, peculiar, any type of shit you want to call them. Really, do you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, Sanchez, top 3 goalkeeper in the league and player of the season. I was hearing for most of this season, unbelievable. He nearly gave away a goal in the first half, by the way, as well. Cole Palmer, you're an 18-month wonder at the moment. That's all you are. You're Phil Foden. You're Phil Foden for Bolka. That's all you are at this moment in time. Enzo Fernandez, great fighting spirit. Oh, we were 3-0 down at the time. Oh, great. That's really good. And you're the captain. You're a captain. You're a captain. You're a captain. You're supposed to lead. You're a captain. This is just it, and so forth and so forth. Lavia, I'll give you a bit of a sway, but how many times did you give away the ball today? I mean, and Fofana, the guy, no, Beto didn't actually. Beto wasn't on the inside; he was on the outside of Fofana for that first goal.
He stopped running. He stopped. He slowed down.
He slowed down. Look at it. He was.
Fofana is actually not real, bro. He's not real.
Fofana slowed down. I'm telling you,
he's genuinely not real, bro.
It's the third game in a row where Fofana slows down.
It's amazing. It's amazing, right? Beto, I think you were there, Scott. I said to Lewis, didn't I, Scott? Beto's going to score against us. I said it. Beto's going to score. He's going to score. We just do
these
that.
guys let Beto hit the LeBron silencer celebration on us, bro. I'll never forgive them, man.
The issue is,
you know he does this all the time.
Yeah,
but the issue
no, but he hit it on us, and that's why it's unforgivable.
But the issue is,
no, but the fact that he's so shit, people forget that he does it. Do you know how bad that is?
I know, and he does it all the time. And the problem is, people go, we gotta get ROSENIOR out. The guys who hired him are still there. What's the point?
No, ROSENIOR needs to stay. ROSENIOR needs to stay so that everything gets exposed and that these guys get exposed.
That's the problem, right? It's like, hang on. It's like you're a Formula One. You run a Formula One company, but you hire people who are drunk drivers.
The thing is, I just don't even understand what makes. I think what
it doesn't make any. Listen, it doesn't. I don't. That thing that director said is obviously true because no one of our media's mouthpieces have refuted it. Not one of them have refuted what that director said about I'm paraphrasing, obviously, about the manager not being that important. Are you?
No, you're spot on.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The manager's not important. We don't win any, and including Maresca, we don't win any of our trophies without our managers. None of them. Every single one of them has made a great. Hang on. Every single one of them has made a great impact. Imagine telling Mourinho that he didn't matter. Imagine that. Imagine telling him that. Imagine, and then he goes, "Oh, we're building the best team in the world." What, the third world? The third world. That's what it is. This is what it is. You know. It's like someone. It's like someone said, were you talking about Chelsea at the time? Or the PSG team that absolutely fucking bamboozled us? Because that's what the team is building. They should have looked at that PSG thing and gone, hey, they've sort of done a hybrid version. They've got young players, but they sprinkled them in with the older players. Pacho, RSM knows how much I like Pacho. I mean, since the Copa America. But Pacho ain't the defender he is without someone like Marquinhos beside him. Do you know what I mean? And so forth and so forth. And they've only got one sporting director. Well, we've got fucking 37.5 or whatever the fuck sporting directors that we have. Do you know what I mean? And it's just these guys handle billions of dollars a year, and how? It's like everyone's going. I don't understand. I don't know why I know. I don't know if it would be better, but I don't know how Todd Bowley is not going, like with his partners that run the Dodgers, who just find the best players to extraordinary amount of money and keep it going. How he's not looking at that, putting more pressure, or like secretly putting a new consortium together to take over. Clearly, have no idea what they're doing, and they're showing that. But the receiving thing, it won't change. He's just a scapegoat. I feel sorry for him, and I don't blame him for taking a job. I would
Yes,
take the job.
4.5 million pounds a year. What the fuck do you feel sorry for?
No.
He's the best job in the world.
No, but I feel sorry for him that he's going to be scapegoated, and that's fine.
But Surfer, he shouldn't even
He
be
must
in this
have
job.
known though
He
when he
shouldn't
got
be here in the
hired.
first place.
But Surfer, you're forgetting
Shouldn't be
something. If you guys remember Lewis's stream, remember guys, if we sack Maresca, that means the sporting directors must go, right, guys? Right? And if we sack
I
Maresca,
wonder who said that.
yeah, and if we sack Maresca,
By the way,
guys,
before
don't worry.
I want to add one point.
no, wait. Before you go, because we know how much I love to cook Marshall in his takes sometimes. We're gonna roll one back again.
What?
We're gonna roll this back every single time. Every single time he fucks up, we're gonna run this back. Number one, Fofana was involved in all 3 goals.
Maintaining value.
No. Fofana was involved. Hold on. Fofana was involved in all 3 goals and was responsible for at least 2 of them tonight. So let's roll back the conversation, Marshall. Of how is he better than any of the other centre backs? So when I'm telling you to play Sarr and Josh, and he's not better than them, is he still not? Is he still better than them?
Let's see.
I mean, right now Fofana's in horrible form, but over the long period of time,
Man said form. When was the last time he played?
Okay. Hold on. All right. So because I said form, are you guys now saying that Fofana's always been this shit?
I'm saying this season.
Is that the statement now we're now making?
Season, I agree,
No, see, form is temporary. We're saying he's been shit the entire season. It's not like 10 games. He's been shit the entire season.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
had
we're
some
saying.
good games.
Yeah,
I
so
think, but
I actually wanted to make a point that Surfer was making about that no one's refuted the reports. I always say this, yeah. Obviously, I know for some of us, maybe some of us don't pay, the £1 to the Athletic, or like they don't have the Daily Telegraph or stuff like that, yeah. But I always encourage people to actually read the long read, yeah, that the Telegraphs that these guys write, like the Matt Laws, the Simon Johnsons on what's it called on the Athletic make, because they tell you this stuff, yeah. If you read their long read articles, they've basically told you what Finkelstein basically been saying the whole time. You just need to read it, bro. You just need to read. Just read. If you read the articles, you would know.
No. I tell you what it is. It's very simple. It's very simple. Football fans and football clubs are like a family who've got one of their family members is an addict, right? It's an addict, right? The addict is the football club. The fans are enablers. Right? They're enablers. Yeah, they're enablers, right? Because I'll tell you what, winning results changes our mind of what it was. Remember all the protests? One protest, then a run, gone. One protest, then a run, gone. Trophies, cover holes. We don't need this type of player, then we can win the league and all that shit. That's what it is. But we enablers. People still paid to go watch that shit against Paris Saint-Germain. People paid other fans for tickets to go watch that shit when we were 3-0 down. Big up to the away fans leaving the game early today, by the way. Big up. I'll tell you why. That should happen at all games. All games. That should happen at all games.
True. Fans did that last game as well.
You should leave. When we beat Port Vale, we'll beat Port Vale. When we go to Wembley, leave.
Yeah.
Leave during the game. Leave. Embarrass them. That's what we should do. Totally embarrass them for the rest of the season. Leave, no matter what the result is. Leave. Like that. Or show up late. Do whatever. You haven't got it in you. That's what it is. You haven't got it. Because we'll beat Port Vale. Then they'll probably do a miraculous. It won't happen. But say we pull off 2 miraculous results against Man City and Manchester United. It'll all be forgotten. Until the semi-final if we play an Arsenal or Liverpool City and get knocked out, and it all starts up again. It's rinse and repeat shit, and they don't pay attention because they know we haven't got it in us. We haven't got it in us to continue this, because I'll tell you what, they'll buy someone with a name that everyone likes, and that'll cover the rest of the fucking transfers when they fucking sign Jamitchistan from Liechtenstein or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
They're gonna get us. They're gonna get us Morgan Rogers and say job well done, boys.
There you go.
Morgan Rogers, fuck off. That's what it'll be. Oh, we bought
It's gonna be Morgan Rogers. We're gonna spend a ton of money on Morgan Rogers, and that's it.
Because you might have a good couple of moments in the World Cup. We'll buy him.
Is he gonna accept the wage structure though? Is he gonna accept the wage structure?
It's the Man City links. It's the Man City links.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
worry, man.
it's just a Man City.
It's Man City. It is. I forgot.
It's Man City.
Yeah.
It's Morgan Rogers.
It's Morgan Rogers.
I bet
Wait,
you.
do you know what? Do you know?
I bet. Hang on. Let me just finish. I bet you this. I bet you within the next 3 months we get links to James Trafford as a goalkeeper.
We already have.
We already have been.
I'm like 90% sure we already have.
No. I mean, like we're gonna buy him.
Oh God, I hope not, bro.
We're gonna buy him.
Yeah.
Try.
Oh, you know what's annoying?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't lie though. On a slight side note, talking of transfers though, the one guy we should buy played for the other team tonight.
And die.
Yeah. But Scott, that won't happen because what's his name? Saeed Mala plays for Cologne. Yeah, and I've got people trying to tell me, telling me, people are telling me, oh, you know what? He might be good. He's just playing for a relegation battle inside. He's got all the potential. He's 6'3". People are acting like this is Tinder, you know. He's 6'3".
Sorry, Alexis. Hang on. Alexis, I beg. There's no way that people are telling you that a winger that's that I should sign a winger because he's 6'3". That's not.
But Alex,
bro, I promise you, they told me, oh, he'll bring physicality for set piece defense.
Why the fuck? He's a winger. He's a winger. Why do I care if he's 6'3"?
Well, Morgan Rogers is 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to hashtag no short kings anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna add. Yeah, the thing that makes the thing that makes the Said Omar thing worse. Yeah, he's a left winger. You're bringing in Quenda, left winger. You've got
Quenda's the right winger.
Sorry, my apologies. Right winger. But I know. Quenda's the right winger. So no, but you're bringing in Said Omara. You've got Garnacho already. You've got Gittins, who's basically only played half a season. I don't know he's basically got an ongoing hamstring issue. So I don't think he's gonna play basically the rest of the season either. So you've got 3 guys already in that position.
No, but do you know what they're gonna do, Ahmed? Like, I think Alex on Chelsea Fan TV said this to me, and I actually agree with it. What they're gonna do is we're gonna get to, and it's gonna be like Gittins. They're not gonna sell Gittins. They'll loan Gittins out. They're going to do what they did with Jackson. Probably. They're going to loan him for 2 years, trying to recoup his value to sell him on. They're going to do that with Garnacho because there's no way.
And by the way, in the reports we're selling the lap, bro. Absolutely useless.
I pray to God, Newcastle. I pray to God every day.
It doesn't matter. We're bringing Amiga in.
Yes. And by the way, Amiga's barely played this season.
Who's injury prone? Who's injury prone? Yeah, who's injury prone?
And again, hamstring issues again.
And I'll tell you now, Omega's not better than Delap. I'll tell you that for free.
I agree.
Oh my God. I agree. No.
Never watched Omega, so
there's no way.
There's
no way.
Scott,
Alexis,
I promise you.
I understand. He can't be. And so you're telling me he's going to get no goals for us?
Scott, listen to me. This guy is a fragile striker.
I understand. I'm not saying he's going to be good. I'm saying he cannot, unless he gets no goals for us.
Worse than
he cannot be worse than Delap. I hear you say
getting behind. 4 goals. Yeah, he's a getting behind striker.
Yeah.
No. By the way, by what you just said, by the way, you put an S behind goal, which means he's going to be better than Delap because Delap has one singular goal.
Yeah, he's got a single goal in the Prem.
Again, that was my point. Not that he's going to be good.
You have to score 0.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be good or not. My point is he cannot be worse than Delap unless he scores literally no goals.
0. Yep, 0 goals in all the minutes.
This video of ROSENIOR is killing me.
I want people to understand this because I see it's going to happen again. I swear, Marshall, if you do this, right, I will literally. I don't like planes, but I'll get on a plane and I'll come over there and I'll drop kick you in the head if you do this.
Huh?
Right? If you build up any of our transfer links during the summer, like last summer, right? Like Fermin Lopez. Or Xavi Simmons, or fucking this and fucking that. I swear to God, Marshall.
I'm gonna have to block Winter Surfer. I need the money. I need that YouTube AdSense.
I swear. That's my annoyance now.
Days.
Because they've shown me what they are. They've shown you what they are.
That's true.
And I like Lewis, but he keeps falling for the same transfer story over and over again.
Do you know, seeing as we're talking about transfers, by the way, I think this is a perfect time to talk about like the registration thing as well, because this is what people don't understand. Because all these guys we've got coming into our team next season, so I think we've worked it out before. We've got 6 players, well, 5 or 6 players, depending on what the hell is going on within CISO, coming into our team next year. That means
wait, hold on. In CISO, when's he coming?
Brother, so
we promised in CISO last season.
Basically, Alexis, I don't know if you saw the Fabrizio Romano announcement when we signed in CISO for Strasbourg. Literally in the tweet it says, "And CISO for Strasbourg this season, and then Chelsea 2026 or something like that." Please find the tweet, Marshall. So I don't know what we promised him, what is happening with that. So that's why I say it depends what happens with CISO. I don't know, because we seem to have promised him things that we should never have promised.
Alexis. Was it a pinky promise though?
Can he
There you go.
Can he help us out?
Chris,
but it says with potential future at Chelsea. It says with potential.
I think there was another tweet that then said this season at Strasbourg, next season looking at going to Chelsea. But anyway, my point is, let's take Enciso out of it. That's fine.
I'm just about recovering here. Actually, my ACL reconstruction is just about recovering.
I take you with your dodgy knee more than Enciso.
Even by the way, even take Enciso out of it, we've still got Quenda, Penders, Anselmino potentially, Amiga, and there's one other as well.
It's like you're pouring alcohol into Andrew's wound.
It's not Sapphire. There was one other. I think there's one other I can't remember. So we've got
roll off the tongue, don't they? And all the excitement, those names.
CISO is a good name, man.
So we have got the potential,
though. You know what I'm saying?
So we've got the potential of all these guys coming in. They have to replace guys in the thing. We have to sell players in this team. We have to generate the money. Like, in order for us to register, I don't know how much Omega costs. I thought it was 40, but it wasn't actually announced.
It's undisclosed, remember?
It was undisclosed. Let's just say it's 40 for sake of argument. That means you have to generate 40. Before we can even register him, we have to generate at least 40 million from this squad of players we've registered for the UCL.
Yeah, goodbye, Achapong, bro. Good night, man.
Oh, yeah, it's Barco. Barco's apparently going to be coming in.
I don't think Barco was but let's say we bring in Barco.
Let's go, man.
Like, but this is the thing of if we're bringing these guys in, we have to then sell players. Actually, Quenda is a perfect one. We signed him for 40 in order to register Quenda for our squad next season for the Champions League or Europa League or whatever. Like, if we don't actually get Europe, this helps that we don't have to sell as many players. By the way,
let's not get Europe, man.
Yeah, if we make any type of Europe, in order to register Quenda, we have to sell players for 40 mil, like to raise 40 mil.
Which we probably can do.
I want you to look at these.
Okay, Marshall. Yeah, that's for one player. That's for one player.
I want you to look at the names of these signings, right? I want you to look at the names of these signings, and then I want you to research Arsenal signings from 2006 onwards for about 10 years.
Don't.
The level of the names, yeah.
Surfer. I feel the same way.
Man like Denilton. Man like Denilton.
This is what it feels like. No. Remember when like Arsenal were signing the likes of like. They got the loan from Real Madrid. What was his name? Ceballos, Bellerin, the Pepe, Nicolas Pepe. Remember Nicolas Pepe? William. They went through this mediocrity phase. We're in that era right now.
We have our own version of a Diaby.
You tempted me. I'm doing this.
Scott, we're in that era right now.
No. He's so spot on.
This people don't understand, right? This is what people don't understand. We're Arsenal without moving to the Emirates.
Did you say? Hold on. You said 2006 onwards, yeah.
2006 onwards, because that's when they moved.
Brother,
to the Emirates, and that's when they gave.
Wait, Andrew, you're so spot on because we have our own version of Diaby. His name is Lavia.
His
name is Lavia. Lavia's injury prone, plays in the center mid, was supposed to be physical, had lots of hype on Diaby.
But that's
we
when
just
they
have
moved
him.
to
We
the
just have
Emirates.
regen.
And the reason they gave their
mate, what's the fuck in this window?
Because they had to pay for the stadium, which was bullshit.
Before you read the window, by the way, Scott, I just want to point out. Before you read the windows, Scott,
Bro,
I just want to point out something.
Season in.
Ladies and gents, there's almost over 150 you in this room. Smash up the like.
Hey, motherfuckers! Damn it!
Smash up the like if you haven't done so already.
My voice will be gone tomorrow.
And subscribe to the channel if you're new here.
I'm off to bed. I'm gonna try to sleep
This game exhausted Alexis, bro.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, sweet dreams, bro. Don't dream about trust. Do not dream
Just remember, the lap is Yaya Sanago. That's what remember that, please.
Bro, he actually is.
Oh my god.
The lap is Yaya Sanago.
Bro, it's like, and it's so sad because we are still at, in my opinion, a pivot point where if intelligently managed, we could make signings to take us to the next level because we have a strong base. We're going to waste it.
But that's why, like,
we're gonna waste it. We're gonna waste it
before because I know Scott has this list of transfers I really would like to hear.
Bro, Surfer had the right idea. Just look at it. It's dire. It's like one good player. They'll sign one decent player a window, and every other person is either some washed player, some random nobody. It's literally either someone that's washed or a random nobody. That's it.
That's what they've done since 2023 of January. They say one or two players with names, and people focus on those names, and they forget. Remember that 2023 window, the January. Felix.
Oh my! I found it.
Felix
People, I found the window.
And the rest
Oh my god!
All right, talk to us, Scott. Talk to us.
This was their 2010-2011 window.
Do it. But Shamak, is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. Bro got the first one in one. It's Marouane Shamak on a. It's Marouane Shamak on a free transfer. Some dude called Philip Roberts from Norwich on a free transfer.
There we go.
Who? Yep, some guy called Kyle Ebesilio from Feyenoord on a free transfer.
Huh?
Here's the big one. The Laurent Koscielny was this season.
Yeah, Koscielny. Yeah.
Squillaci.
Hey, I remember Squillaci. Okay,
forgot about that one. Holy shit!
They got Jens Lehmann back as a free agent.
Wow.
Legends never die, man. Legends never die.
They got some guy called this. This guy I remember because I remember he was their version of like Piazon for us, where it was Wellington Silva. They had him for about 4 years and never got a what's it called, a work permit for him. Sent him on a million loans, and then Rio Miyachi.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes. And what happened? All those windows, they would sprinkle in. Koscielny was okay, but they would sprinkle in like a Nasri a couple of years before or something like that. Do you know what I mean? To cover it, to cover everything. Bro,
I'm telling you right now, bro, Caicedo is the last big money signing the Lakers are ever gonna do.
Okay, quick question: Is Delap worse than, you know how we used to make fun of Lord Nicholas Bentner? Like,
yes,
okay, the question. Okay, all you need to answer is, have they scored more than one goal? If they have scored more than one goal, the answer is yes.
Do you know? Has anyone seen that viral video recently? You know the videos where they go, "Stop or walk off" when I say a player is better.
Yeah.
There's one of the guy, pop the balloon when I tell you a player that's better than Gorka, and he pops the balloon right away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. That's the lap. That's the lap.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, and by the way, people and these guys, by the way, are gonna talk about these players like, oh, their resale value, etc., etc. You know that meme where it's like, who wants me, and it's 100% no. This was gonna happen to these players, bro, because these guys stink.
Hey, Scott,
you know how bad the lap is, right? Shamak had 7 goals in his debut season with Arsenal in the league.
Oh my god. Scott,
wow.
Scott,
how many? Hold up. How many minutes does the lap have, by the way? Because people are gonna act like.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care enough to look anymore.
No, people are gonna be like, oh, he didn't get enough time. He was coming off the bench. He got injured. All right, bro.
He's 24 next year.
I mean,
why?
You know who scored one goal for Chelsea actually?
But Scott, you know how we're talking about Marshall's fraud takes? Well, here's another one that Ahmed also told us. You know what I'm saying? Which is what? We need to play him to retain value. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, let's retain value. Let's sub him on to retain value.
Right now, right? You know this guy's worse than Falcao. Do you know why he's worse than Falcao? Falcao was coming off 2-3 years of horrendous knee injuries in both his knees. Yeah? And he's just getting back to fitness. Delap.
Liam Delap's minutes, by the way, on a screen.
By the way, Andrew, you're being incredibly generous by using Falcao. I'll go one further. He's worse than I.
That was what I was going to mention.
He's worse than Falcao.
Bring me Fat Higuain back.
Fat Higuain was a
Fat Higuain.
That goal he scored top bins. I'll never forget.
Bro, I was gonna say he's worse.
God, bro, Fat Higuain.
You know, actually, Andrew, this will resonate more, I think, with you than some of the younger guys. You know, he's worse than Kesman.
Oh,
Kesman had 2 league goals. Kesman's better than him.
Kesman had two league goals. One of them was a Panenka penalty against Newcastle.
I remember that penalty. I've seen a clip of that penalty.
But at least he scored in a final, so that at least he can credit that. I'll give him that. Do you know what I mean? But he went after 1 season because he was shit.
Oh my god! You know, Pato scored.
He only cost 7 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's worse than Pato.
Pato scored
1 goal in like 4 games.
4 games. Okay.
It's worse than that. It's 1 goal in 2 games in the league.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Bro, it's actually gonna be such a long game, a long day if we just keep going. Who's better than the lap, bro? Like that's just like the list of who's worse than the lap is shorter, bro.
Genuinely speaking, I think there is
players from Peru, man. Let's see. Let's
I think genuinely speaking, in terms of players in my lifestyle, in terms of strikers, I think there's only 1 striker in my lifestyle that's had less league goals than Delap for us.
No cap. Darwin Nunez would have been a better signing than Delap.
No, for sure. Oh my god.
I think because I checked a few players. The only player I could find in terms of striker that had less league goals for us than Delap was Franco Di Santo.
Oh.
He's the only one, and he played 9 games, I think, for us in the league.
Oh.
I don't know about Pizarro. I can check Pizarro, but yeah, every other striker at least has equal or more than goals than him in the Premier League.
Man.
Pizarro can't be worse than the lap, please.
No, he's not.
Please.
There's no way Pizarro.
Let me check. As long as he has 1 goal, you're fine, Marshall.
Don't ruin my legends, bro.
Marshall, if he has 0 goals, bro, you're finished. Like, your entire country's finished.
I'm pretty sure he has more.
As long as he got 1 Premier League goal, he's fine.
I'm almost certain he has like 4 or something.
I'd rather stick Khalid Boularus up front.
Oh, Marshall, you're just okay. He got 2. You lucky
bastard. Hey, he probably had less minutes though. He had less minutes. Who the hell cares about
Pizarro anyway, man? He's
all right. That's why you're backstage now. That's why you're backstage.
Every day.
Respect my legends, bro. Name me a Somalian legend. I'll respect him. Oh, you can't. I can't respect any Somalian legends.
Marvin.
Have you not seen Captain Phillips, man? There's a Somali legend right there, man. Let's go, man. I'm the captain now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Unbelievable. This is
Mo Farah, Marshall. Mo Farah.
By the way, we don't listen. I'll gladly admit, when it comes to number 9s, our luck is not good. All right, overall, for the past like 20 plus years, right? It's like very few. It's like 3 or 4 at tops over the past 25 years. But it takes something, right, where you would hope to move on from a Nicholas Jackson, right, who we all know is not a proper number 9, yeah. That you get a guy in who literally looks like when a kid designs a super animal, right? And they have like a rhino body, but they give him duck legs, right? That's what it is, right? And you know that those legs can't support that body, right? That's what he looks like. He looks like he's just been born, right? And is learning to walk. That's what he looks like when he gets that football. He honestly, he doesn't, he has no brain. He has no brain. And it's our fault. It's our fault for signing this guy. He's terrible. Just terrible.
You know what also adds to this whole the fuel to the fire, which is why like I can't let Liam get away with this, or whoever is making the decisions. He's
making
him, right? It's and I think the commentary was mentioning this too, the constant chopping and changing that I don't think is helping anyone. And now that we're out of UCL, there's no more excuses. You're now basically playing 1 game a week, barring the FA Cup, which FA Cup is on the weekends. You're back down to 1 game a week. These players can rest. You have time to implement your tactics. I need to see an improvement. Here's why I bring this up. Because this happened today.
Just stick with Hato and Sarr for the rest of the season. Just
Please.
do that.
Sure.
Not only Hato, bro. Hato, Sarr, Achimpong. Because
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear this comment, man. I don't want to hear this comment, bro.
At least I know they're gonna be, bro. They're gonna be here at the next season at least. So like, give them minutes. Give them some minutes at least, so they can start building up for next season. Because this season's
let me
finished
read.
anyways.
Let me read the comment.
Did any of you notice that when I actually
Cole Palmer
I did.
was a frustrated figure on one occasion. A cutback towards the edge of the box occurred. Palmer gestured to leave it, but Neto took it off of him instead. Palmer then spent 20 seconds waving his arms and complaining to Pedro Neto.
By the way,
here,
I was about to say, I don't know. I'm glad you got this because that comment doesn't even tell the full story. Because
I don't know why
as you're going to see, to anyone that watched, Palmer is getting that ball on like being able to take a first time shot or take a touch then a shot. Pedro Neto is running the wrong fucking way from goal and proceeds to take it off his foot. I despise Pedro Neto. I hate him.
The lack of awareness too to know like, oh, there's
forget all
scan your area,
all of that, bro. I'm telling you right now. I legitimately, again, for the foreseeable future, IQ test. I need IQ test before you sign for Chelsea. I'm sorry, bro. I'm done with the idiot. No more idiots, bro. IQ test when you join Chelsea.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go one further. RSM. I want no egos, bro. Like, unless you've done something, I want no egos. Because this piece of shit is the most egotistical player we have in the whole squad.
These managers keep saying he's world class. Please shut up, bro. And then you have Gary Neville comparing to Hazard. Like, people need to shut up about Neto, bro. Please.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't want to hear any complaint from Cole Palmer, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. Get, you know what I mean? Start doing your job first before you start complaining about other people doing their job.
Yeah, I tell you what, you're right. That thing in the second half where he missed that kick and they nearly scored. I wanted them to score a fourth. I wanted them to score a fourth so I could blame him. But
you know
he walks around. He loves playing hero ball.
True.
Hero ball now.
That's true.
Loves it. There was a bit in the second half.
Enzo's been doing a lot lately too.
There was a bit in the second half where there was a run. He did a run, got near the box. I don't know who it was. They fell down. But they fell down before, and he saw them fall down, and he still passed the ball that way when they fell down. They fell down before.
Are you on about when he passed to Gusto on the right?
No, it was João Pedro, and I disagree with that. I think the pass was on. It's just João Pedro slips. Like, it's a nice idea. It's just
he should be. You know what, Scott? 23-24, he would have shot at goal. He would have shot a goal in 23-24. He would have shot that goal, no matter what. Now he just doesn't do it. And Garnacho, my God, I say the best thing in very, very huge quotation marks, best thing. Man United fans said, oh, he's a volume shooter. He doesn't even shoot anymore. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't even shoot. There was a, honestly, I despise this team. Despise them. Yes. I thought I hated them under Poch. No, oh my God, do I hate these guys. They are not getting away with this. I don't care who the fucking manager is. Sometimes you just got to step up and do it yourself. It's very easy to scapegoat Liam Rosinha, and he deserves a lot of criticism. But these guys, you know, honestly, there's no accountability for them. Nothing.
Surfer, I agree. I 100% agree. I think these players aren't good enough, right? Where my criticism to ROSENIOR comes from is the fact that, okay, it's basically coming from me putting myself in that situation. First of all, I did try to put myself in this situation as per proof right here, but unfortunately I got turned down because of potentially my skin color. But that's besides the point.
Well, ROSENIOR got in, so you should be fine.
But man, it's you know,
anti-Yank sentiment.
You know what?
I prefer really not to.
You deserve it.
That's my answer to UCP. But okay,
you deserve it.
So if we look at this situation here, right? Just the situation in isolation, what happens here? I think what happens here is obviously lack of chemistry, right? If you have good chemistry with your attack, then, and I understand Neto also is brain dead, right? Let's try not to take the intelligence of it. From a bare bones perspective, I think lack of chemistry. Neto should know, okay, my players are there. I can let it go. I know you disagree, but let me just run with this. Let me just land this plane, right? If Neto lets that go, Palmer probably has a shot. You're probably thinking maybe Caicedo has a chance to get an assist, whatever, yada, right? Lack of chemistry, lack of understanding the players around you, lack of understanding where you should be. And even in this same game, right, you've seen like Enzo. Enzo had that moment where he didn't look up. Malagusto stopped making the run, and Enzo's pass just went into open space. Malagusto wasn't there. I think if I'm ROSENIOR, if I'm coming to this job, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to try to implement my style of play in a part of the season where we are trying to win. I am going to do my homework. Maresca, what did you do for this game in the first leg? What did you do for this game in the second leg? What did you do for this game last season? Everton, so on and so forth. Let's set up the team similarly so that these players are already familiar with your style of play. They're already familiar with how you want to play and all that stuff. And then little by little, I'm just going to rotate the squad, but I'm going to keep the structure. I'm going to keep the style of play, and I'm going to maintain the status quo. In preseason, I will teach my ways. In preseason, I will flex around the formation. I'll adapt my formation. I'll get the center backs to play the way I want them to play in preseason. Right now, the way ROSENIOR's playing, or Arthur, I should say, the way Arthur is setting us up, it feels like this is a throwaway season. I can get away with experimenting. I can get away with playing these players in these positions where they're not familiar in, they're not comfortable in. As you can see, they're passing to spaces where players are normally supposed to be. That's lack of chemistry. That's lack of optimization or organization. And so it's like ROSENIOR, to me, it feels like he's throwing away the job. You're trying to have this ego.
While I agree with you in general, Marshall, about the lack of chemistry, both attacking and defensively, that example is not a chemistry issue. That is all on Pedro Neto being a complete moron.
But the Enzo Gusto.
Yes, the Enzo Gusto 100%.
By the way, there's a more egregious part, and that's Gusto being given the ball. He's in the penalty area, has full view.
Oh my God! Yes, I forgot about that. Oh my God!
And he doesn't take a shot. He low crosses it straight to another defender. Right? So when you talk about IQ, I think it's RSM say about IQ. That's what he means when you talk about IQ, right? To not have the self-awareness of the surroundings.
See if I can find it.
I know. I'm going to cross it in low where everyone's fucking marked, but not have a shot on goal. Even if it doesn't go in, no problem. But to not even take the shot on goal, I've seen this bastard take shot with his left foot outside of the fucking area and balloon it over the bar. Do you know what I mean? Yep. To not actually do that is egregious. That's why I won't blame the manager for. That's on the players. Okay. Yep. And he was set up perfectly. I don't know. I think it was Enzo that gave him the ball. I couldn't care less who it was. But that's it as well. And then the fact that the person who actually, I can't remember. I think Enzo had a shot in the second half. And there's 2 shots. The actually only player who looked like they were going to do something was frigging Esteval when he came on. He was the only one who looked like they were going to do something.
Oh, that kid is. I love that kid, bro.
I think he gives me hope.
That's the bigger indictment on this. That we're relying on him. That's the biggest indictment.
And I think what Andrew said there as well about the Gusto thing is ultimately why I think we're in a bit of a fucked position to completely, because while everything requires change, right?
Yes.
We, as much as I can accept that the players are not the total issue because they are set up by the manager, that doesn't change the fact that some of these players need to leave.
100%.
Similarly, let's go up a step. I can accept the manager is not the full problem, and ultimately the sporting directors or owners are going to pick someone just as dumb. That doesn't mean he doesn't need to leave as well because he's shit. Exactly. But then the people above him, the sporting directors, they've made piss poor decisions from the moment they've got here. They need to be sacked and lose their job. But I also know that they're getting fed what to do, and the model comes from those above them. So then we get to the owners, and they can't leave yet, and they're not going to leave. So we are fucked in totality because there are multiple elements about this team that have to leave and have to change, that either won't change, won't leave, or even if they do leave in terms of manager or players, it probably won't make a fucking difference because the other guys we bring in to replace them are going to be just as shit. I'm going to be real. Gusto should not be here next season. Neither should Neto. Neither should Garnacho. Neither should Gittins. Neither should Delap. I'm going to be honest. In terms of fit, neither should Enzo. Neither should basically any of our centre-backs. Let's be completely honest. Neither should Jorgensen. Sanchez is a debate if he's going to be number 2. Cool. I know Andrew feels that way. If he's going to be number 2, I could care less. But anyway, he might not need to be here. We're already up to about 10 players, maybe 15. But even if all of these guys change, are we actually going to get any better players? Probably not. And even if we do get better players,
side grades. We're getting side grades.
Oh, maybe side grades. Let's say by some miracle we get better players. they'll probably still be working under a senior or a different manager who's just as shit. So who cares?
Yeah, I think for me, listen, I don't know if Marshall can hear me, but when he's talking about Rosinha, I just feel like there's no point of us talking about Rosinha. The reality of the matter is. No, and I'm gonna tell you why there really isn't a point of talking about Rosinha. Okay, hear me out, guys. Yeah, Rosinha for me, you know, I could tell coming in was not ready. I think all of us here knew this guy probably wasn't going to be ready to play to do what he needed to do anyway, right? And so for me, you know, when it then comes to criticizing him, it's a bit kind of it's a kind of a bit like, oh, like, you know, we all knew this already. So like, what's the point of me criticizing him? Yeah, so for me,
I disagree. I think
because again, was Rosinha good enough to begin with? No.
No, but Ahmed, I agree with you, but I'm gonna say the same thing I said backstage beforehand. There's not being good enough and not being ready, which I agree with, and there's being so completely worse than any of us. Like, I did not expect him to be this bad. I don't think you expected him to be this bad. Even being out of his depth, even not being ready, whatever.
Oh, Liam, yeah, I didn't expect him to be this bad.
We are a complete mess defensively. There is no structure. We're worse defensively, way worse. There's no structure going forward or defensively. Half our players look like they either can't be bothered, which considering we're 2 months into his reign is a terrible look, or they look like they're confused, which is also a terrible look 2 months into his reign. Half of our team, like the fact that you can have in the game today, Enzo and Gusto look like they've never played together. They play most matches. Yeah. All of our front four play basically every match outside of the left wing gets rotated. None of them, no, I tell a lie. Outside of Palmer and Zhao, none of the others look like they have ever played it before together. The Gusto and Fofana look like they never played together before.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question? But I feel like for me, that actually no.
I agree with you. He's out of his depth.
This is where I kind of like
things worse. Instead of, but it goes back to something. Just before you go, it goes back to something Alexis said. I think he said either earlier on this stream or on Lewis's stream. The manager is meant to come in and be a net positive. Well, I agree. I think that the bare minimum the manager needs to do is not be a net negative. He just has to at least just be there, right? Rosinha is actively a net negative on this squad.
Yeah, but
and that's the bit I think he needs.
That I can agree with. Right? But I think my issue more so is that when it comes to the chemistry thing, I just don't think it can just be that's just him. I think that's more so the players themselves, you know, not having a good level of IQ, to be able to play with each other too at the same time. Like, yes, maybe the manager may not have given you tactics, but the players should be good enough to understand how to play with each other. These guys play with each other in training, pause. They played with each other under Maresca beforehand. This is where for me the chem argument, it kind of loses me too a little bit, because it's like these guys have also played with each other before Rosinha's come in. That's a bit stupid.
Because they are not held accountable for their actions.
That's what, and that's what I can agree with you, that we should be maybe criticizing
if someone was there holding them accountable and saying to Neto and Palmer, we wouldn't say it this way, but hey, you two fuckwits, you know what I mean? Get out of each other's way and learn how to play together. I don't care if you like each other off the pitch. On the pitch, you're going to be fucking best buddies. All right? Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham hated each other off the pitch. On the pitch, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know on the pitch. You wouldn't know.
Andrew.
You wouldn't know it at all. Do you know? You don't know players. I don't listen. I understand. No, everyone in the world doesn't get along with everyone. If they would, it would be a boring world. Okay, boring.
True.
Okay, that's what it would be. I understand that. I don't like any of you people on this panel. I put up with you. But that's the whole point.
Hey, I love you too, bro. I love you.
Love you too, sir.
No, but what I'm saying is this: I don't like people. We don't like people at our jobs. So we've had jobs. We don't like them all. Okay, we just don't. But not that we hate them, just personality or something like that. But you know what? I'm not allowing them to affect my work. Okay,
I agree.
And that's the problem. No one holds Neto. They never hold them accountable. Never hold them accountable.
This guy.
Palmer's walking around like his shit don't stink. Do you know what I mean? Like he's done something because he had a good season and a half and hasn't done anything like reached that level for now a year. Bits and pieces. Remember after the Wolves hat-trick, he's back. Bollocks, is he back? He's playing worse probably now than he was.
Is that the hat-trick where you got...
Bro, this is terrible. By the way, the thing I will say, Andrew, hopefully, maybe we start to see some of that accountability, because I don't know if you saw or heard, but he started throwing players under the bus now. In his
he's gone. He's gone. Once you start doing that,
wait, did he actually?
Yeah, he did.
He's finished.
Go
He's
find the quote.
Like,
There was a quote where he
romance and,
basically
like,
said something
lovely,
along the lines of, it got brought up on Lewis, and he said something along the lines of, I don't know which goal it was, but one of the goals we conceded, he basically just talked about how it was a bunch of mistakes that he basically said that's not something you can coach. Like, it's mistakes we keep seeing week in, week out, or something.
Oh.
He's done. As soon as you,
I'll
as
find
soon as
it.
a manager, you don't take accountability for yourself. You start blaming others. You're done.
Yep.
Maresca didn't do that. He challenged players. Remember when he challenged Reece? He challenged him to be a better leader, to be a better captain. I don't know if what.
He hates him and James something.
Ahmed, can I just be honest with you, right? Marshall's a very fair man. You have one of the worst takes in the Chelsea fan base, all right? You keep coming up a big fat L, all right? That's what you should be. You should be walking around. You should be walking around with a learner's permit around your neck.
Oh my god! Why does it make it right now?
You are a disgrace. That's what you are, a disgrace. You know, I wish I should have paid Scott when he saw you at that match to slap you. That's what I should have paid him.
There we go.
Pete, I should have Peter to headbutt you. That's what I should have done like that.
That's remember, man. Marshall, remember, I've always got your manager's final match day program, bro, that I went to. I want you to remember that for life. Remember that for life, man.
This guy, wait, you were the Mudrick lover, weren't you?
No, you're talking to the wrong guy here. That was not me.
He was Gusto.
I was good, not Mudrick. I actually I had zero opinion on Mudrick.
Delap and Gusto. That's two, man.
Yeah.
Someone had a Mudrick
Yeah.
positivity agenda.
Probably wasn't me.
I prefer Mudrick over Garnacho.
Oh, it's Don. Don's the Mudrick person.
Oh, Don.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find his Liam quote.
Listen, whilst you look for the Rosinio, when you look for this Rosinio quote, yeah, I saw that he has a break. I remembered, and CFC Daily showed it to us. Yeah, it has a break clause. So the thing is, guys, he's not getting sacked. There's no one available right now for you to bring in straight away. That's gonna change the thing. The Zerbi ain't gonna change the situation anytime soon. And I'll be honest, the Zerbi might be an even worse situation because you go from one side of Rosinio. And then you bring it. The Zerbi is gonna fight these guys. He will actually fight these guys.
Felipe Luis.
They don't care.
Felipe Luis is available.
Say no to Brazil.
Look what they think.
This bro,
this guy needs to stop.
Hey, bro,
How
like,
dare
like I'm saying, you pisses me
you
off,
know what
bro. Every
Felipe
day is
Luis?
another rage week.
No. I am of the view. Anyone that speaks Portuguese, I've kind of I'm a little bit scared of. I'm a little bit scared of them. I'll be honest.
Right, so this man's scared of Esteval. I heard it, man. All right, bro.
Yeah.
He's an exception, innit? He's bilingual.
Oh, he's an exception.
Okay, Santos drop Pedro. Santos drop Pedro too.
What do you mean bilingual?
That's what I'm saying. Someone knows. Andre Santos. He knows French, and he knows French. Bilingual.
Okay.
I think I found the quote Scott was talking about, and it seems like it could be this one. Liam Senior on being carved open by a through ball again. When you watch the goal back, it's not a tactical thing. We didn't go man for man today. We played 4-4-2. It's a moment of switching off. I want to protect my players always, and I take responsibility in that lapse of concentration, but that's happened too many times recently. Who's he talking about?
Fofana.
Ahmed's opening a goddamn rap.
Yeah, it's the Fofana one. It's the
It's the Beto. It's the Beto where he starts outside.
First goal. Yeah, it's the first goal.
The Beto starts outside.
But also, I'm going to say the same thing. I'm going to say the same thing I did on Lewis's channel. This is 100% on him for one of two reasons. Number one, it's either on him because you keep saying this has happened too many times recently. Okay, that's on you for one of two reasons. Number one, that is a tactical thing because if it's happened so many times recently, that means it's a fucking pattern, which means that's something that's happened regularly, which tells me there's some people know it, so something about your tactics is easily exploitable. So fucking change it. The second thing, the reason why it could also be your fault, it's the same fucking players making the same fucking mistakes. Stop fucking playing them.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to see against Man United. I don't give a shit who plays. Not Man United, Man City. That's who we play next. Forget Porto. I don't care who plays. Play Tosin if you want. Play Badiashile if you want. But I don't give a shit. Play Tosin, play Badiashile, play Josh, play Sar. I don't care who you play, but if you have any set of bollocks, if you have a set of cojones, if they're not just fake, do not play for Fofana. Because, again, if what you're telling me is true, and it's happened too many times, and it can't keep happening, and it's moments of switching off, he was responsible or involved in all 3 goals we conceded today. Don't play.
Yeah, but
his quotes right there are literally when it's literally when someone keeps showing up at the hospital for the same reason, right? Oh, why the first time? Oh, I put my finger in an electrical socket. Second time, same thing. Third time, same thing. It's the definition of insanity. That's what this is. This is what it is. He expects things. Oh, it'll work. It'll happen. This time it's different. This time it's different. Like playing out from the back when Everton.
Thank you. I was gonna say.
When Everton are pressing us, when PSG pressed us. Still
Bro,
out from the back.
but hold up, even before the first goal was scored, Sanchez almost got caught playing out the back again, bro.
Scared the crap out of me.
He got his pocket picked. That's what he got. He got his pocket picked. Yep. And again, everyone's he's taken the confidence out of Sanchez. Hey, no, Sanchez just wasn't punished enough during the season. He did this. He does this all the time with his.
But again, rehashing though. This is rehashing things Maresca already. Remember when Maresca came in?
Exactly.
If any of my keepers go long, I'm benching them. And then he realized, oh my god, all my keepers are bums. He just started letting Sanchez go long.
Yes.
Can I wanted to add. I want to add a point here, which is that, you know, what makes the first goal for Fofana worse, is that if he actually decided to slide, even he would have been able to block the ball, but instead he does a casual jog, still jogging.
I told you, but this is what I told you, Ahmed. He just stopped running. He just stopped.
Nonchalant gimmick, bro.
No, it's not even nonchalant. Like nonchalant means like, okay, you're oblivious. Either way, he's doing it on purpose. He just doesn't want. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care about the club anymore.
And you know why?
It's malicious. It's malicious, bro. I'm telling you.
You know why?
I can see it.
You know why he doesn't care? Look who his competition in goal is.
Mm-hmm.
Look who his competition in goal is. Of course he doesn't care. It doesn't matter because that guy will make a mistake anyway. And then everyone will have some fucking Men in Black mind sweep that Sanchez is better.
You're talking about
he doesn't make these mistakes. It's amazing. That Sanchez has this power that Jorgensen can play one game and make a mistake, and everyone goes, "Oh man, we shouldn't have dropped it." Like Sanchez wouldn't have made that same mistake. We've seen it. That mistake right there was nearly the same as the PSG one that Jorgensen made.
Yep.
Dawdling on the ball.
There's even like the.
You know what? Fofana's like Reece James, Adrian. You know what I mean? If they start running, the hamstrings start getting a bit shaky.
Here we go, bro. It's just like every day some BS.
Every
Bro.
day
It's just
they
like, do you never get tired?
Can that not be funny? Can I not make a funny joke? That's actually like a joke, to be honest.
Yeah,
Chelsea's
he
not
can
funny,
be, but
man.
it wasn't
I
funny.
took it
That's the
personally.
problem. That's what it is.
He did. That's why he's rehabbing his hamstring.
I mean,
That's what we've had with this guy. We've only had hamstring injuries with this guy. We're seeing against our guys hamstring injuries. We didn't used to have this many hamstring injuries.
Do you know why he didn't have this hamstring injury?
Hold on,
Shout out.
before-
The reason
before
why
we
we
go
didn't
on.
have it. No, I'm gonna actually back your point, Marshall. The reason why we didn't have these hamstring injuries is because ROSENIOR had to realize he had to slow down the way we play, and the way we played was much more position based, so it required less running and less acceleration at times from the set positions, right? Which actually helped him out.
Cucurella
But that's
never
the
got
problem.
Cucurella
Thank
never
you.
got a hamstring injury
Yes.
Exactly.
under Maresca.
Esteban
Yeah.
got one.
But
Esteban
even
got one.
Yeah,
Listen,
he barely played.
I have this saved. There's a tweet I saved right for tomorrow's show, but there's rumors going about that the
Marshall. Now
What?
with rage.
but the players are complaining that they don't like the approach that ROSENIOR's had in at this point of the season, which tells me, which to an extent, I kind of see what they're talking about. I think ROSENIOR's asking him to play with a level of intensity that at this point of the season, it's gonna be so rough on the body and it's causing injuries.
I disagree. I disagree with the intensity. I don't think they're being challenged. He's not challenging them.
That too. I don't think they really.
He's not holding them to.
He's buddies with them.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I think
He's doing stupid shit like this with these guys, man.
Still see more ice. Sorry. Today was my dream game, my first trophy, man of the match, two goals. The gaffer is very good.
They're buddies with him.
That's what I mean. There's nothing. There's no line. In line, there has to be a line in between manager and who they manages in every walk of life.
Manage, you know what I mean? It's
Because
manage.
I tell you why. Because when you've got to deliver feedback that isn't good, you've got to make sure that they take it seriously. Yeah,
it legit is man and age. That's what he's doing, man.
But serious note, you have to set a line, because if you have to deliver like feedback that's very critical, you have to know that they are listening and take it on board to improve their performances. There's no line. It's basically like a chaperone, like a babysitter or something like that. That's what it is. They have no respect, and they have no respect for him. Now, I think they had respect for Maresca, but they might have been tired by him. Do you know what I mean? Might have been tired with, like, you know, doing this.
There might have been a bit of mental fatigue.
The same things, you know, stuff. I can understand that. People grow tired. We've seen it. You know, look at even the great like Pep Guardiola. I think some of the players may be tired of like him and something like that, and it just happens.
They do. That's why he falls out of players.
He came in with nothing. There's no substance there. There's nothing there for me to go. And Maresca, I think Maresca, the same with Maresca, right? But Maresca built it up. He put his authority down, especially the second half of the season in that run-in and the Club World Cup. He found a system that worked. He got them to buy into it, and it worked. This is the problem. This guy, he has nothing. There's nothing, bro.
Check private.
I'll check it in a minute, but yeah, Liam was booed, but Esteval got a round of applause when he came out.
Oh wow! Ooh wee! I don't know.
Even the match goers.
Why are we surprised? Why are we surprised that was gonna happen, Marshall? That's not even a surprise. That's an expectation.
By the way, Marshall, I want to go back to something you said earlier about the intensity. I think what he has done, because just like linking it to this game, I think what he has done is he has caused the intensity to. We play with intensity sometimes.
Look at Lewis's comment.
I saw that. We play with intensity in the wrong parts. So we play with intensity off the ball in terms of there's a bunch of running and tracking we have to do, and people, whether it's like Reese or Fofana, whoever, are having to sprint constantly while defending because we're always caught in transition or whatever. The parts where we don't play with any intensity is when we're on the football, when we need to play with intensity. Like today, the only player, or the only two players, especially in that first half, where we were actually going to do anything was in that first half. The only two players playing with any intensity trying to get us out the football pitch was Lavia and Cole Palmer. The only two players. The only two. No one else. There was no intensity. Everything was sideways. Everything was easy. Everything was 4 touches on a football, then I'm a release ball. Lavia was the only one in midfield in terms of passing, and Palmer was the only one doing it in terms of driving with the football, where they took the ball and they were like, Lavia kept doing it where he would turn, it would be 1-2 touch, he'd turn and fizz a ball just in between two players or into space for someone to run onto, someone to get. He was the only player. No one else is doing it. And this is the problem I have with this manager in terms of the way we play, because I have my issues with some of these players, right? Fofana on the ball, I've realised today, by the way, watching the game, you remember how we used to be with Sanchez under Maresca first season, where we'd shit ourselves every single time he gets the football? That's how I am now with Fofana. Every single time he gets the football, I shit myself. I literally start having
center back. We're trying to make him a ball playing center back.
Bro, I have heart palpitations every single time he gets the ball because I'm convinced he's going to fuck it up. But we have no one, even guys who are good on the ball like Hato and whatnot, no one is either comfortable or no one has the ability to just punch a ball between players. Caicedo tried it today. His passing was horrible. Didn't work. Horrible. The only person who was able to do it was Lavia.
Ever today. One of his worst
games ever. Enzo doesn't do it because, again, he wants to take 80 touches on a football.
But again, this is the issue is, again, under Maresca, one of the best things we had, right, was our midfield. We knew we could rely on the midfield. Under ROSENIOR, our midfield is wide open. It's trash, bro.
Yeah. It's like,
why are we, again, because it makes no sense. But this is what I mean, though. It's like this guy is lying to us. He's like, I came in, I looked at the tapes, I know what the team's good at, I know what it needs. And then you take our midfield, which was one of the few parts of the team that was, even during our bad period, was still solid. We knew we could win most midfield battles. And then he changes it to now, you see our defenders pushing and pressing up into the midfield. So then our midfielders are going back into center back positions. Why? In what world? In legitimately, in what world does either does any of our center backs, whether that be Chalaba, Fofana, Hatso, anybody, what center back presses better than our midfielder?
Quick point. Sorry. Jose, quick thing. You don't have to watch, bitch.
Hey man, hey, Ayozi, hey, we appreciate your views, your likes and subscribes.
Bro, legitimately though, why are people
Ayozi, what do you expect us to do? You want us to be toxic positive and lie to your face? This is shit right now.
Hang on, what you're missing from that comment, he said Scott's been doing this on multiple channels. So he's been watching Scott on multiple channels. Not just this channel. That says
Ayozi. Stalker charges?
That says more on you. That you've now gone to this channel with Scott to watch him on this.
Yeah, man. Why are you watching Scott on multiple channels? Like, what does Scott say that's interesting anyway, man? He's what?
Here we go.
Hey, you go fuck yourself as well, bro.
Who listens to Scott anyways? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, man. Listening to Scott in 2026, man. We gotta leave Scott before Scott leaves you, man.
I think Scott could do a lot. Scott could go into voice recording if he wanted to. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man. Peak Scott was 2023 Scott. Potter Scott. That was peak Scott.
I think Scott
He's
could
falling off.
I hate that.
I think Scott could do a radical motivational tape. You know, when you get
no, I couldn't, bro. I'd make everyone want to kill themselves, like straight up.
Shut the fuck up! I'm not listening to you. That's what it'd be like that. Move on, you punk ass. That's what it'd be like that, you know.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like even Vince is saying it, being the nice guy and stuff like everything about this just stinks.
No, I'm not listening to him.
I know Vince is always like just blue coat everything, but
I refuse to listen to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
no, but that's the funny part too. Have you guys noticed that just this week alone, when we officially got knocked out of Champions League, all those accounts, Nino, CFC Daily, Garnett, all these accounts that were so anti-Maresca, this bold fraud needs to leave this club. They 10 times worse than what anything Ahmed said.
Oh my God.
Now they're saying the same thing about Liam.
Marshall,
Get this manager out of my face.
You don't understand.
Frauds.
I saw on X. I legitimately saw on X. Somebody made an 8-minute comp and titled it Prime Maresca Ball. I want to die. Like, listen, Maresca Ball was not entertaining.
Sick man.
What are we talking about? It's not entertaining football. It was
moments, but it wasn't great.
It was decent in moments, but bro, an 8-minute comp of Maresca Ball, what? Like, we've lost the plot.
Maresca is the worth it, man. Maresca ain't worth that, man. He ain't worth that, bro.
Bro, like, I don't all the bro, I'm saying right now, like you could have gotten.
Yeah. We need what happens. We need to happen.
You could have told me 8 minutes of prime punch ball, and at least I know I'd be somewhat entertained.
Yeah,
Brother, what am I being entertained by in Maresca Ball?
Yeah, man. Maresca Ball used to make me boo at the stadium whenever they used to talk.
Yeah, that nigga a bitch though. So like,
oh, there we go, man. There we go.
Let him know.
There we go. Listen, that's what I'm saying, man. Anyone, guys? Maresca's last game. You know what I mean? This is the squad. For those who are interested, you know what I mean. I even got Maresca's signature for those who want it, man. That's Maresca's signature, by the way.
I hope it said "fuck you" on it. That's what I hope it.
You know what I mean? That's remember, this is what Maresca were trying to do all together gimmick here, and he drew the game 2-2.
Want me to cry?
Listen, Marshall could have had that right now in New Jersey, but he chose not to.
No, I refused it. Surfer, he offered that to me as a spit in the face like gift of friendship, and I was like, "Fuck off."
You know what you should have done? Should have taken it, rolled it, and started battering him with it. That's what you should have done.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it was big enough. I should have.
Oh, you should have done. And remember when you batter him with it, get his fingers and give him vicious paper cuts in between them like that, right?
I should have done that on your stream, Ahmed. It would have made it more entertaining.
Yeah, listen, you know, at the end of the day, let's keep it real, guys. Maresca, I hate Maresca. Okay, Maresca.
Oh, shut up, man.
Bro, no. By the way, this guy only hates the actual managers who have won things with us, bro. Every other manager.
No, that's not true. I love Ancelotti. I love Mourinho
too.
I love Mourinho. What are you talking about?
Here's another fraud.
Oh wait, he does. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
He was another fraud that I blocked.
What?
Who?
This guy.
Why did you
Daniel
block
put
him?
him up for me. Cause he was Maresca was the problem. Oh, Liam, look at the football Liam is playing. Oh, Liam, Arthur, every day when I'm walking down the street. Bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
No, but this is what's it called? Marshall, this is what these guys do. It's like they'll either
Grifters, man.
No, it's either they have to flip flop like all these guys on Twitter are doing, or they have to stay silent because they can't speak.
And they get retweeted by huge accounts too. They think this is they literally represent our fan base on Twitter. Like people repost these accounts that say all the most heinous, ridiculous shit.
Like Marshall, I'm gonna be real. There are people I haven't seen on streams in months, bro. Ever since their players and the guys they were backing performing like shit, I ain't seen them on streams in months. But I guarantee you, if their players were playing well, they'd be on every stream.
Remember Axe? Where's Axe been? He's been missing since this whole Liam thing turned.
Where's HA?
Turned down.
No, H. I think popped up to one of my streams. He popped in to say Reece James is shit, and then I blocked him. So.
Wow, Chris, man, Chris, is this what's happening?
I took it personal.
This is what it calls to the game, bro. Listen, Reece James, man. I'll say it right now. You know what, Marshall? Can I say that right now?
Oh my god, bro! It's like
what they about to say, bro. What the fuck is?
He always says this, by the way, and I'm glad somebody finally called him out. Can I say something? Can I say the truth? Can I speak on it? Brother, just say whatever bullshit you're gonna say.
Reece James is rubbish. How does that sound, RSM? Are you gonna block me? Are you gonna block me, Greek?
You're such a pussy, bro.
That's a red card. That's bro. That must be his 8th red card of this stream.
Ahmed,
like
Ahmed.
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Ahmed.
Yes.
I'm gonna find you, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna find
you. Which side you gonna use on them?
I'll find you right now. I swear to God.
Bro, he's burying that shoulder, bro. That's what he's
don't
doing.
worry. Scott. Look how many swords I got behind me, mate. You know what I mean?
The little man.
It's this then. It's the stuff.
Ahmed, those swords are like you, bro. Those swords are like you. Fake demon, bro. Fake demon.
Is it? Is this a fake demon? Is this a fake demon then?
That's fake demon, bro. Yeah,
is this a fake demon?
That's plastic, brother. That's plastic, brother. That's plastic. That's not real stone.
That's real. Don't bring me the real one. I'll bring the real one.
Last I checked, stone don't make that sound, bro. What you
saying?
Test it on your head.
All right, sure.
Hit yourself the hardest you can.
There you go.
Yeah, Ivan.
Yeah.
Actually, that might have been a full swing to do with his head.
No, you can go harder.
Listen, all I'm saying, man, the man didn't want to hate. Listen, I'm here to, I also want to ban people for freedom of speech, man. I'm here to give the streets the freedom of speech, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Chat can hate me for all they want.
ROSENIOR!
The thing is, man, guys, can I be honest here? I don't think he's going to get sacked personally. This is just my opinion. He's going to be here next week. Yeah. But I just want to say, it's interesting, when Marshall used to cook Poch, when Marshall used to cook Poch, he'd call him by his name, Pochettino. When he used to cook Potter, he used to mock him by calling him Potter. But, when he's cooking ROSENIOR, he's giving him a cartoon name.
Arthur?
I just wanted to. That's what I'm saying. If
if I said the things I wanted to say about Poch on stream, I would have gotten casually banned a long time ago.
Who does Pochettino look like, Ahmed?
I just got it. I think I know. Hold up. I think. Oh my god! I made a discovery. Hold on.
I'm actually thinking right now. Actually,
I gotta actually pull this up.
I try and remember what Poch looks like. Actually.
Oh my days!
This better be worth it. I swear to God. All right.
It might not be.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? It actually.
But you commit too much time now.
In my head, I thought that the similarity was there more in.
When you say you thought, like you don't even think that no more.
Yeah, no, I fucked it up.
After seeing it, like, nah, just don't compare.
After seeing it, I was like, you know what? Poch isn't this guy. But he could be. I'll let you.
I thought he was just going to bring up a giant piece of shit.
I was like, is this Poch?
Well, then again, no, fuck off.
No.
I said Barney.
Is that
Arthur's
Poch?
teacher? Arthur's
Is that
teacher,
Poch?
man.
Marshall, is that Poch? What is wrong with you, man? Yo,
I thought he had more
man.
hair. That's why I was like,
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck is that supposed to be?
Also, is it? Also, I'm like 90% sure that character is gay. By the way,
Actually, that's understand it.
I'm like 99% sure I saw like the.
Yeah, he is gay. He is gay.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I
Is
remember.
he?
I
I
saw, like,
didn't know.
I saw.
I don't
I remember because some
understand, like, how do you
conservatives
know
got
the
mad and
laws
they're
of
like,
this
"Why is
character?
this guy gay?" And I'm like,
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know we were doing LGBTQ education in Arthur.
Marshall
back then.
calling Poch gay.
No, that's very unwoke of you. You know what I mean? Can
Yeah,
you respect?
hashtag
Can you
can't-
can you respect the
cancel
LGBTQ plus community, Marshall?
Yeah, you're right. I should respect the LGBTQ.
Listen, enough of this woke
community.
nonsense. All right.
Instead of linking in Poch. That's disrespectful of the
Back to this
LGBTQ.
normalcy.
Yeah.
How happy are you for a 2-week break, Safa? Let's ask that real question first.
Say again?
true.
What?
How happy are you about the 2-week break, man? This
Oh,
upcoming 2
I'm
weeks.
ecstatic.
Yeah, that's good to
I'm
hear.
ecstatic.
Bro, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I can't
buzzing.
remember.
There's actual games that, like, bro, I'm pleased for tomorrow. The game's tomorrow. I can watch football. I can watch football free. I can watch it free and not worry. I can enjoy it no matter who wins. Do you know what I mean?
Can you?
I can enjoy it from midday onwards.
What the fuck?
Wait, what's my portrait doing on it? Oh, it's Poch.
Is that what
That's fine.
that
Yeah,
what it
and
looks like?
Andrew, I feel the same. That's why I said this on Lewis's channel as well. I am like,
Those are Dean's
get me to the
CFC.
World Cup, bro. Get me to the
Hey,
get me.
Yeah, I
That's
want to get to the
That's
That's
World Cup.
crazy.
I wanna-
Hey, bro, I said that in the Discord when we were watching the game. I'm like, bro, just get me to the World
This
Cup.
might sound. This might
Quick
sound
send me
funny.
to the World Cup.
This might sound funny, and it is, but I
Wait.
do mean this.
Why is
I
it
can't
Sarcasm
wait.
City?
I can't wait.
Oh, that's
I can't
why.
wait to watch Scotland versus Haiti at 3 a.m. over here. I can't wait in the
That's
World
gonna
Cup
be
to
great.
watch
Hey,
that.
I was gonna say, Andrew, we will be there for those games, bro.
We
I'll
will
tell you what,
be
I won't be there for. I'm not going to be there for any Portugal games because I want to kill myself. But
I'm
outside
gonna
of that,
watch-
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
be there
watch-
for every other game outside of Portugal.
Scott, I'm going to watch Curacao games or whatever.
Oh, fact, yeah, Curacao will be
Yeah, watching
jokes.
that.
Hey, Brazilian. Oh, tell you what, Brazilian hoops. Oh,
Yes, exactly. Honestly, the only positive, the biggest positive, was one less game this season to watch Chelsea. That's the biggest positive. One less game. One less game.
Kind of a shame that we didn't get the whole 3-week international break this time. It's only 2 week. That extra week would have been nice.
no, Daniel, I'm not doing.
It's-
Portugal hate
it's-
watches. No, bro, I don't want to watch that team.
Tell you what, if there was an option where you go, oh, would you Chelsea during the season just get defeats the rest of the season? Take it. Take it. I'd take it.
Like
I'd
you
go
said,
back
quick-
just-
Brazil, I believe Neymar in the
Bro, just
10.
quick him.
No
Just
one
quick him
cares.
at the end of
No
the
one
season.
cares
Yeah,
about
called
Neymar, man. Neymar, yeah, man. He's finished, bro. With all due respect to
Bro, just
Neymar.
like every day rage bait, man. It's just like,
It's not with all due respect. He's finished at the top level.
but
he's
I know,
finished.
but like nobody
Hey,
cares
brother,
about
put
Neymar.
the
You just know
fries
that's
in the
not true.
bag. Put the fries in the.
That's
bag.
what I'm just surprised to what Corey Parrott said, bro. Big up to my boy CP.
But Neymar didn't get called up. I don't know if
Yeah.
CP knows that. He
Yeah,
should.
no,
Yeah.
Neymar is not getting called up. my
Didn't he
friend.
have like a massive ACL like reconstruction?
I think he's
I think
fit
he was
now.
fit for to be called
Yeah,
up,
he's
but he
fit
didn't
now,
get
yeah.
called up.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
like,
fat.
how long has he been playing?
He's fat as fuck.
He's fat. He's way
He's
bar.
tubby now, man. He's
Oh,
tubby
is he
now.
really fat? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
fat.
don't actually know if he is.
He's chubby. That's what he is. Chubby fat.
I mean, he's out
bastard.
for a while.
Can I ask a hypothetical? I don't listen. This is a 1 in a billion that it happens, in my personal opinion. But if they do sack Rosinio tomorrow or something like that, tomorrow after essentially, or like Monday, right? Who do you expect them to bring in? 'Cause I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be
Gary
The
deserved.
guy who managed.
Deserve
the guy
it.
who managed us.
Gary O'Neill.
The guy
Do you
who
not think it'll be a contingency? I actually think it's more
No,
like they're bringing a contingency. To
Right, so Ahmed, I'm being so serious. It's one of two things for me. It's either Deserby or it's McFarlane interim to end of season.
Yeah, McFarlane ball.
McFarlane, bro.
Oh yeah,
Let's
when
do
they
it.
were propping
Let's run
up
it, man. Let's run it,
McFarlane.
man. Let's run it, man.
Because
Genius
I was going
of
to say,
McFarlane. He was able to get a draw against City. What did Maresca do?
I was going to say the reason they sack Rosinha is twofold. They either sack Rosinha because it's so untenable that like they just need to get him out and just get to the end of the season. Which, if that's the case, they go for the McFarlane move, or they sack Rosinha because they don't think they can get top or Champions League under him. In which case, they go for Deserby. That's the only reason they'd sack him is if they want to get Champions League and they need Champions League and we're not going to get it, which they'd go for a proper manager in that case, or they're just trying to like go vibes till the end of the season, like they did with Lampard in the first season.
Do you know?
That's the
do you know,
only reason.
Do you know why they They won't because they're not smart enough. You know why they should go for De Zerbi now? Because when we don't make Champions League, it's harder to get him. Do you know what I mean? So just go for it now. Just go for it now.
Yeah.
Why? Because he won't get blamed if we don't make it to UCL because he's coming like with 7 games there. Do you know what I mean? So he can't get the blame like that. It'll be on everyone else like that. That's what he should do. He should just do that. But they won't. They'll either stick with this guy or they'll hire Ahmed. I don't know what's worse, really. But
if they hire me, man, I might get them Europe, bro.
They hire
Listen,
you. If
they hire me, I don't get in Europe, bro.
I'm
getting Europe.
Ahmed. You don't need to do that.
If they hire you, I will never watch Chelsea again.
Listen, that's good. That's actually a good thing for me personally. That means one less angry white guy on my back.
Ahmed at the end of the season. This is gonna be Ahmed at the end of the season.
Unbelievable. Now I'm white. This guy, unbelievable. Now I'm white. He's pointing in on my whiteness. You're shameful.
You know what's even better, Ahmed?
Well, you're gonna call me a cracker next, are you?
Oh,
let's have it right.
Nah, listen, you know, I feel like anyone here, barring maybe Chris, yeah, if they were managing us for the last few games, if they were managing the club,
the jab was
you know
so
what I mean?
necessary.
Wow, Oliver, that's a nasty jab for Oliver, bro.
Yo, Oliver cooked you, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's a nasty jab, Oliver, man. That's a nasty jab. Yeah. But no, I actually am of the belief if any of us here, even Chris to an extent, yeah, went and decided to coach these guys. You know what I mean? I think we could get Europe. If any of us coached on the receiver.
But you know what, Ahmed? If you get Europe, that goes against what you wanted for this project, what you wanted as a solution for this club. Yeah. You'll be like this.
I'm always losing. I'm just losing, man. Every time I win, I just lose.
To be fair, I would be winning.
Be losing because in the long run, Chelsea will still be in mediocrity limbo.
Yeah, but you know what I wouldn't be losing, Marshall? What? Financially, I would be set for life. So there we go.
That's the only good thing about taking.
There's a K a week, bro.
Hey, man.
Oh my. That's the only good thing about taking the Chelsea job.
You know, you can't wait for Pies to criticize my tactics, bro, when he won a game. And then I'm looking at
Max as well.
You know, man.
Yeah, bro, Pies halftime. Ahmed is out of his depth, absolutely inept. Nonsensical subs.
You're telling me we went from Tuchel to Potter to Poch to Maresca to Rosinha to this slaphead. That's all we did.
Yeah. You know what, man? Every game, I'll just literally wear a suit too. You know, I'll be proper professional, man, in a suit. You know, following my. Listen, we gotta make sure we're locked in, man. We're not doing any of that, Maresca gimmick of wearing a full coach uniform, bro. We're not doing that around there, man.
You're doing a full tracksuit.
No tracksuit, full suit, man.
What are you doing?
Full suit. What? You gonna smoke on the sideline too?
Are you doing smart pep when he had the jumper? Are you doing smart pep?
No. I gotta have the blazer. Gotta have the tie, the shirt. I'm doing a Mourinho and Allegri. You know the proper Italian gaffers, man. Classy. We gotta keep it classy.
Handkerchief in the
no handkerchief. That's a bit too far down. Not a bit too far. You know, cheeky Chelsea tie with the Chelsea logo as well.
Are you doing a proper one or a clip on?
Proper, we gotta go proper.
I'll tell you why you do a clip on, just in case one of the other managers grabs you by the tie.
Oh, good point.
Were you a manager or something?
You know what? The clip on would be actually even better because, if I get angry,
no, by the way,
just throw it off. That's it,
bro. By the way, you know how funny that would be as a clip manager, two managers arguing. You grab the other guy by the tie, he grabs you, and it just pops up.
Oh my god!
That's actually elite.
That needs to happen, actually.
You know how elite that is, bro. You get into a fight.
Actually, hang on. Did you read Adrian's comment?
Yeah. Typical Adrian to say that.
Oh, dearie me.
That is mad.
Oh my days, bro. I'm just trying to see, because when I imagine Ahmed going at it with another manager like Tuchel Conte style.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that. Right here. It'd be Ahmed with some other manager he doesn't rate. Who's the other manager you don't rate? There's a manager you despise.
Probably a good one. And
Can't remember
he's
what
not
manager
here,
he
actually, right
despises.
Well, there's a few managers I don't like. I don't like Tuchel.
Yep, good.
Active managers.
Active
He is
manager
active. He
wise,
is thinking.
I don't really have that much hatred for any of them, to be honest, right now. Conte, maybe. Conte.
It was probably Conte. It'll be you and Conte you'll pull on Conte's hair and Conte will pull on your tie.
I would
Which will
fight
come
Conte
off, which will come
personally.
off quicker.
Yeah, which will come out quicker, the wig or the tie, man.
I would generally fight Conte if I saw him, bro. I'm not kidding.
Nah.
When Ahmed
You're a
had
fake
season,
demon.
Phil
You're a
won
fake
the
demon.
autograph.
I'm not a
You'd
fake
ask
demon.
for- you'd
Respect
ask for-
me.
This guy would
Respect
ask
me,
for a
please.
picture, bro. This guy would ask for a picture.
Respect me, please, bro.
And why would I, bro? Fake demon, man.
Hey,
Cheesing
listen.
in pictures with Bowley. Yeah, man.
I ain't got a picture of Bowley. Let's make that clear. I have never met Bowley in my life. I've actually
Hey, no proof.
Sorry. So actually, that's incorrect. I have met Bowley. I've just not taken a picture of him. I should probably.
Oh,
Yeah, because
wait a minute.
it was one
You
of
met
those
Bowley.
events, you know, where they know it's one of those events they collect your phone, you know, no photos taken, you can't know who's in the room.
Met
They put
Bowley.
your phone in the pouch.
I've met. Listen, I've met like obviously as he was walking by him, Igbali, with the Three Musketeers. You know, what was it called?
The Three Dark Horsemen, you mean?
Win Stewart and Sam Jewell. I've met all together.
Why didn't you man in the Iron Mask him? That's what you should have done.
They had security, man. The other guy was too edge. The other guy was too edge.
Hell.
Mm.
You could have Cardinal Rashu them or whatever his name is.
No, I wish I could.
Pull one of your Assassin's Creed moves, bro. Some type of whatever. Is there anything else to discuss, boys? Because this is just depressing.
I'm convinced that new sponsor stands for I'm fucking shit, and that's that's what it is, and it's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
For all the players, and it should be stamped on their foreheads like that permanently. I'm fucking shit.
Or it's fucking sad.
No, sadness.
It's sad to watch these performances, man. We're
It's
so
not sad
pathetic.
now. It's pure anger.
Bro, the one thing I'll take is that kid in Scott's profile picture. He's the truth, bro. I need that kid to play more. That's the only
such
positive.
a shining light.
That's the only straight positive. Bro, when he came on, he dribbled the dude, and the guy was eating dirt. He was on all fours like a dog. He was walking him like a dog. And I was like, yeah, bro, that's a real winger, bro. That was the only joy I felt the entire game was watching SFL. That's it, man.
Yeah. Honestly,
that's all I felt.
Honestly, just can it get any worse? Yes, it.
Don't ask rhetorical questions. This is not the moment to be throwing this in the air because it will get worse. It will get worse.
It will.
It will.
Right now.
We have back-to-back home games against both Manchester teams. It can and it will get worse.
We're gonna. You know what? We're gonna scrape.
You know what? The only positive of the game today?
We're gonna scrape what?
No yellow card for Kite.
Oh,
true.
Thank God.
I will also say, what the fuck was I saying? Never mind. It just left my head. It just.
All right, Grandpa.
Motivational.
Yep.
Chelsea or?
It had to do with Chelsea, but I can't be asked anymore. I'm so checked out.
Man.
Yeah.
We're fucking shit.
You actually stink so bad, bro.
Have you actually gone through the fixtures anyway? Just
who cares?
It's bad. I remember what I was gonna say. We're not that much better than how we ended off in the Potter season. Because I looked it up.
You know, we're only
right now.
Points. We've only got 5 points more than we finished on that season right now. You know?
Yeah, and we have 7 more games to go. We're at 48 points. We finished that season at 42 points.
I say.
By the way,
I
talking
said
to
this
points.
the other week, and it's starting to be more and more reality. We are going to finish sub 60 points this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of points and wins and everything, we've now got the same amount of losses that we did the entirety of last season in the league, and we're still 7 games left to go. And it is now mathematically impossible for us to finish with more points than we did last season.
Exactly.
Maresca out.
That's right.
And by the way, to match what we got points wise last season, we'd have to win every single game.
Yeah, we have to go.
Well, we got Man City.
Oh, and we're also now 22 points off the top, which is 7 more points than we were last season.
We struggled to Brighton.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
We got.
So we are worse.
Liverpool away.
Yeah.
I told you under every possible metric, we are worse than last
season.
season.
Do you actually think we're gonna beat Tottenham ahead?
Actually, I'm going to ask the same question because there's new people.
I don't think this game will matter though, Chris.
It won't matter.
What I don't think maybe Spurs. I think Spurs might get enough points, and that game won't actually matter now.
I'm going to ask the same question that I asked previously. I think I asked it before this game. I'm going to ask it after this game. How many games will we win from now to the end of the season? Do you think?
One maybe.
Yeah, against Sunderland maybe, or Tottenham.
Because I personally have a. When I say win,
Sunderland away, I don't know which one we're going to win. That one.
When I say win, by the way, I'm saying you can comfortably say we win, as in you can put full chest we win. I say 2.
Maybe
I'm going to say 2. That's it.
We've got Manchester clubs, Liverpool, Brighton, Spurs.
I got you, Surfer.
Nottingham Forest, I guess, as well. One of them.
I'm finally at the point of the season where I can put all the games in,
But the problem is,
in the screen.
problem is Forest are still they're fighting for relegation. So
it depends on the result tomorrow. By the way, that could even make them.
I think.
Yeah, but even if Spurs pull away,
being genuinely serious, the only 2 games I can genuinely say with chest I think we win is Forest and Tottenham both at home.
Yeah.
I was debating.
So I think Sunderland is probably a write-off because by that point neither team had anything to play for and it's away at Sunderland. Liverpool again is just one of those of like
that's better.
Who knows? Kind of same with City and United. And our away record against Brighton is not amazing.
Oh,
like,
and look at the way they tore apart Liverpool, who didn't give a shit in that second half. They didn't do that to us. And Danny Welbeck always scores against us. He does.
The way I was there for the 3-1.
Same. I was there for the 3-1 as well.
Oh my, bro!
We did go down to 10 men.
You know what, man, Mr. Jehovah's son. You know what I mean? Jehovah wasn't helping you there, bro. I'll be honest.
I know. I'm just saying. We were playing.
Bro, I need this guy to stop invoking my God, bro, every time he has a stinker, bro. It's actually like so blasphemous.
Like I'm gonna be honest, like City, we lose. I'm gonna be honest, we lose to City.
Well, I'm just I'm actually dead tired, man.
Listen, if United decide to show up, then they will probably beat us.
Lose, no draw, man.
Yeah, Brighton.
They might not need.
Bro, it's not gonna take much for United to show up and beat us, bro.
Brighton at home. When was the last time we won at Brighton at home? Was that under Poch? Was the last time we won at home?
Yeah,
Brighton away.
Brighton away. I think we won
what?
Brighton away. By the way, I think we won 4-2, bro.
So I was gonna say, so I think of these last 7, I think for me personally, it goes loss, draw, win.
We're losing to Forest, bro. I'll be honest, we're losing to Forest.
No, I think we beat Forest. I think we draw to Liverpool, beat Tottenham, draw to Sunderland.
Yeah, I don't know about.
By the way,
which would, by the way, that would put us on. That would mean we finish.
I think we finished 8th. I think we finished 8th.
If what I just said is correct, what are we on points wise now?
Oh yeah.
We would finish on 56 points if what I just said is correct.
If any like big game, like with this new system, whatever, like with Liam Senior, like we don't look comfortable in any of the big games. We get like split open.
Brother, we don't look comfortable in any game, bro. Name me a game where we look
yeah, lately, last month or whatever.
Listen, this is my theory right now. I want you guys to hear it. City lost, United lost. I think we lose to Brighton as well. I think we will draw to Forest. In my personal opinion, I think Forest is good enough. Liverpool. You know what's funny? I actually, depending if the players show up and attack, probably draw. But I'm gonna say also loss. I think we'll also lose to Liverpool. So we'll beat. We obviously always beat Spurs and Sunderland. Last game of the season at the Stadium of Light. We know what's happening.
I think we'll lose and draw every game from now on.
Do you think say we lose the game against Sunderland?
I think we probably could even lose a game against Sunderland because it's like their last game.
So 52 points.
Yeah, I don't
that
really.
That would be 51. Oh no, yeah, 52 points.
Yeah, because the thing is, guys, I think the difference between the thing that saved us under Maresca, because I remember we used to have these streams where we were calculating how to get to top 4. If you remember at this point last year, the thing that saved us is that we had like a Hail Mary moment, where shout out to my boy Tariq George, scored the equalizer, the Neto scored that
Fulham. It was Fulham, bro. It was Fulham.
Yeah, right. I remember shout out to Maresca. Maresca then got his act together, and then the players also got their act together after that game. The problem is for us here, I don't see no Hail Mary moment right now. That's the only difference right now.
And apart from the Spurs game, because we just beat them no matter what. Like
exactly.
I'm not confident of even getting draws in the rest of the games.
You want to hear a fun fact about that run, by the way, Ahmed?
What's that, bro?
We went on to go 26 games in a row with only losing 4 of them.
Pretty much what I was saying, yeah.
But I have to be reminded about 1 win in 9. 1 win in 9.
Oh man, you know what, Marshall? Man, do you want to suck Marissa's cock, Marshall?
No, man, I'm just a petty person. It doesn't have to be sexual every time, Ahmed. You know.
I know. I just want to. I'm here to ask the real questions.
You're in your Lukaku bag right now.
Listen, I want to ask you. I want to ask the real question. I want to ask the real question, Marshall.
What?
Do you want to suck Marissa's cock, Marshall?
There's no real question there.
Bro, it's like he asked, do I want to ask a real question? And then it's just some bullshit, bro. Like
he said, I want to ask a real question, and proceeded to ask the same exact question.
I needed to understand why I'm saying that twice in a row.
You need to get it out of your system. Is that what you need to do?
My system is quite completely.
There's no
destroyed.
referees this game today. I'm sorry, we called off the refs today. The refs are paid off. It's the Juve panel.
You know what it is, man. Oh, but did he cash on number 3 yet? You know what it is, man. They already know he's washed Danish, man. We don't need to talk about him anymore. He's washed now.
Who the fuck is number 3?
Who's number 3 for Chelsea? Yeah.
Oh.
He's washed now, man. Look at what they're glazing him how. We've won the war Danish.
Everyone
we won the war Danish.
Kolf to an extent. Hato and Esteval was shit today.
Korea is just, bro, he's just tired.
The whole backline was,
Danish, we won the war.
I just think we're running the players to the ground. I think part of it's the training too. Just the way ROSENIOR wants to play at this point of the season.
Shout out to Danish on that one only. Me and Danish.
What did you win?
By the way, do you know how bad it is? Like, I'm ignoring Ahmed's point for a second.
About what you want.
This is coming from the live Luso Nation, by the way.
Do you know how bad it is? We're back to relying on other teams. Like, if it wasn't for Wolves and Leeds,
here we go
two literal relegation threatened teams, Brentford would be ahead of us right now.
Bro, Leeds, the only reason why Brentford and Leeds went the way that went is because Leeds are fighting for their lives, bro. They literally were fighting for that game.
For their lives?
Yes, in terms of relegation,
yeah, they're 17.
They're back there again? I thought they were
they're 15. But yeah, like, but bro, we're literally relying on other teams to like help us so that we're not in the absolute depths of despair. Like, if it wasn't, like I said, for Leeds and Wolves, we'd be down in what, 7th?
Pretty much.
We're 2 points. Everton are 2 points behind us.
Yeah, Everton and Brentford are 2 points.
You know, can I give you an interesting stat, guys? Yeah, you know, Newcastle is how many points do you think Newcastle is behind us right now? Just out of curiosity.
What is it?
42. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points.
They're only 2 games behind us. Okay.
They'll probably take us.
That's what I'm saying. All it's gonna take is a 2 games win, bro, and that can happen in reality, bro.
Forget that. If Brighton beat us in 3 weeks or whenever it is when we play them, they go for 2 points behind us.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
It's bad. It's getting bad.
Listen, it's not going to happen, but you know you can't deny possibilities of it happening. It's very low. But I don't want anyone getting excited if somehow we beat Man City and Manchester. I don't want anyone getting excited about that.
No.
By the way, I don't want it.
Oh shit! Newcastle's got a game in hand on us, isn't it? So if they win, they'll be 3 points behind us. Sorry.
So if they win tomorrow, because they're facing Sunderland in the time we're Derby.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but Sunderland kind of dunked on them last time. I'm not gonna lie, man.
So they might be going for revenge.
Oh, for Newcastle.
It will be home this time. It will be home for Newcastle.
It's hard to get revenge on us.
It will be home because last time I think it was away. It was at the Stadium last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. So.
And what makes it more problematic is that they're knocked out of the Champions League.
Yeah, it's at home. It's at home at midday, you know. Yo, that's a big game. That's at midday too.
This guy, bro, he's
been
top 5. But then look at every other player that's gone worse than ROSENIOR, bro.
Listen, shout out to Danish.
Everyone's gotten worse. Everyone is
Brother,
got
you
worse,
didn't
barring
argue
João
every stream,
Pedro.
bro.
Can I just ask, what did you win?
You know what, Surfer? That's for you to find
did you
out.
guys win?
That's
No,
for you
what
to
did
find
you
out,
know?
Surfer.
No, they
What
won
did you
nothing,
win?
brother. They won
What did you
absolutely.
win?
They won nothing, bro.
We won the Kukurea. We won the Kukurea jihad,
did
man.
not
Shout out to
win
them.
No, you
What?
didn't.
That
No,
he's
you
been-
didn't,
he's
bro.
been-
No, you didn't.
he's
He was
been
one of
not
the
good
best
for-
players in the world.
He's been
last
not
year.
good
No,
for
you
a
didn't.
month, but he was injured during that time. But before that, he's been one of the best players. Is that what you won? You won after what? 2 years of him performing brilliantly. You won. Is that what you won?
You won after
And
he got
Eventually. Eventually.
The only reason he's playing like this is that he's coming
Moving
back,
like
working
minerals
way
out
back
here,
from
bro.
an injury. Is that what it is?
Hamstring injury too.
Yes, he won that war. Yes,
What
that's the war, man.
You didn't win a war.
There's a
You got
make-believe war
stomped.
going on right now.
You
I
lost
say
the
you
war.
what,
You lost the war. You got stomped. By it.
and you
got
won after
stomped
he
by it.
got
Bruh.
an injury. That's
A win's
how
a
you
win,
won.
man. You know what they say, man? A win's a win.
Yeah, this
No,
guy's
no,
this
no,
guy's
no.
a big-
Basically,
this is
what happened? What happened
Taking
is
scraps.
Kukurea performing at enough time, and what's happened is on one of his days off, you've clipped him from behind with a baseball bat, and you think you've won. That's what you think you've won, isn't it?
I take that as a win. A win is a win, man. Shout out to
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You won because you got injured. You think you've won.
Doesn't matter, bro. A win is a win.
Of course it does.
It doesn't matter, man. You know what? You know what this is like, yeah? This is like in cars. You know when the green car wins, yeah? You know what I mean? Shout out to I'm the green car man. I win is a win, bro. I don't care.
Do you know why? Do you know
Yeah,
why
and the
I'm
green
glad-
card
do you
got
know
booed
why
and is
I'm
a
glad-
pussy.
Do you know why I'm glad you picked the movie Cars? Because it's one of the worst films ever made. Cars.
What?
Cars
What? Blasphemy! Heresy! Heresy! That's mean heresy!
Respect cars.
That's a red card, Marshall, man. Can we get a red card, please?
Respect cars, bro. You gotta respect cars.
No refs this match,
One of the
man.
worst Pixar films ever
No
made.
VAR.
And I'm glad it's coming from you, one of the worst panelists ever made. That's what
This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace.
Wait,
to
didn't
the
you
sport,
make him
man.
though? Didn't you invite him to
Wait, you hate
Yo, this is a
One of the
disrespect to the
worst.
sport. This is a disrespect to the
I'm not a
sport.
really big fan of these cartoon
It's-
things.
Cars.
It's hilarious because the Serpent was the one
Cars
that brought
is-
Armin to
I mean,
catch.
Cars is crap.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'll tell you what it
Respect
is.
cars, man. Respect
It
cars,
is-
bro. Cars
it
is a great movie, man.
It is a film version of Liam DeLap. That's what
How
Cars is.
delusional.
You're just wrong, bro.
Chris, are you gonna take this?
Cars is.
Wait, I'm just a little bit
you're
baffled,
racing
man.
fan.
Like, I'm not like I didn't really like many cartoons as a kid. Fair, like
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off, Chris.
I don't know, like-
Fuck
I
off,
like-
Chris. Fuck off.
Lightning McQueen. Shut up.
Lightning McQueen.
I'm not. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a certified unk take right here, bro.
This
This is a certified dunk take. That's what
This is
I used to
heresy.
say
Certified
cartoons
unk
like,
take, bro. This is one of
DS
them
as a
unk classics,
kid
bro.
and-
This is one of the ones where you know, like you young whippersnappers and you're hippity hop.
No.
Thanks, man.
No. Because I like.
Andrew liked in the Night Garden. That's what his.
This is what it is,
childhood
right?
like
This is what it is.
You know what? Yeah, the only thing I can say.
Back in my day, my animated films were black and white, and that's how we liked
If
it.
Surfer likes, what's it called, Ratatouille as a top 5 or top 3 of all time, then yeah, see, you're not a Pixar fan.
Ratatouille is
rubbish.
Bro, Ratatouille's a
You're not a Pixar fan.
They got Ratatouille, man.
I tell you what.
Ratatouille's making better eats than what y'all got in the UK, bro. Shout out Ratatouille.
Oh my god. You know RSM, yeah, I'm coming to your ends, yeah, for the World Cup. Yeah,
But
if
say
I
less,
don't
bro.
if I
I'll show you some
don't
good
get
eats. I'll show
if
you
I
a
don't
league.
get good eats
I'll show
here,
you-
I'm violating in the restaurant. I'm violating in the restaurant, RSM. I know you know.
Ahmed, you're gonna come to the U.S. and then you're gonna have
You're gonna
to
have
be
the
forced
best
to
eats
get
you've
2
ever seen in
seats on the
life.
airplane on the way
This
back.
guy
bro.
is going
you're
to
gonna
take
weigh
the food
10
coma,
still. You're gonna gain 20 pounds in just eating food in the U.S.
No,
you're gonna have to be forced to buy
You're
a
gonna
second
gain 20
seat
pounds.
in
Look,
economy, bro.
You're gonna
No
get
way.
20 pounds by the time you get off the seat, bro. Like, forget the trip.
Listen, I'm letting you know.
say he's gonna make
If
you
I
the
don't
flight, bro.
get any good eats in that end,
Brother,
we
you're
are
gonna get the best
roasting.
part.
I'm gonna do a Bridge Nation special. I'm gonna do a YouTube review. American food. Overrated? Question mark.
Overrated question mark is crazy. It's crazy clickbait. I hate that, bro. And he's gonna tell me the game's the game, bro. It's gonna be like a thumbnail name with a burger.
Bridge Nation out here at Luigi's. I came all the way across the Atlantic Ocean just to try this out. You guys know what to do. Smash that like, subscribe to the channel. You know the rules. 1, 2, bite.
Bro, you know, hold up, you know that guy, Big Chug, who like drinks a soda out of the boot thing. Bro,
oh God, bro. Oh shit, we've lost the plot.
Bro, this is what Chelsea does to us, bro. This is what Chelsea does.
I'm
bro.
so glad I pissed off a lot of you people in the chat with my card take. Because you guys are idiots. You're idiots.
Yeah, you really actually pissed off a lot of people.
Because Cars is an elite movie, bro.
Oh, elite! Oh my god!
You know what, man? The fact that he disrespected.
What about Monster?
The fact that he disrespected.
Oh, Monsters Inc. classic, not the universe.
Oh yeah, that's like one of my.
The fact that he said Ratatouille is not a classic. Ratatouille is a classic. That's a top 3. That's a top 3.
Sorry, I apologize. It's a classic piece of shit. That's what it is.
Yeah, now what, man?
Okay, hold up. Name me top 5. Name me your top 5.
Listen, I need voice over for me when you need him. Voice over for me when you need him, Chris.
I need to know his top 5. What's your top 5?
Top 5 what though? What are we doing here?
Pixar.
Toy Story 1, Toy Story 3. I'm not putting them in any order, by the way.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That's fine. Just top 5. Fair enough.
Incredibles.
Okay.
Bugs Life.
Bro, Bugs Life is not a classic, bro. But continue.
I mean, it is.
Bro, it's a bro. Bugs Life is not better than Cars, bro. I'm not doing this.
Bugs Life ain't better than Ratatouille. Bugs Life ain't better than Ratatouille. What are we doing? Bugs Life ain't better than Ratatouille.
Ready to start international break. We just started international break.
Bugs Life ain't better than Ratatouille. What are we doing?
Toy Story 1 and 3.
I can't lie. Bugs Life is a howler. I hated that movie.
Bugs Life is
not a good movie.
I did not hate Bugs Life. Bugs Life is a good film. It is not better than Cars.
When they had to go against the crickets or whatever, like that was amazing.
Just say this. I know we just say this. They're not realistic films, but it's more realistic than fucking cars with eyes on them.
What does it matter? It's all animated. Brother, it's talking bugs versus talking cars. I don't care.
Bugs do talk to each other, no? Like in their own like.
No, bugs don't. What do you mean bugs talk to each other? What are we smoking?
We know cars don't talk a lot.
Cars don't. They don't have eyes.
What do you mean, brother? I'm seeing people do. I'm seeing people. People online are putting videos of them sexting their Teslas. Nobody's sexting a bug. Bugs do not talk.
Listen, Ratatouille is a classic. They be talking about that
conversation, you know, like so much.
They in the cars film. They got baby cars. How? How have they got?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god, bro. But we're not gonna question. Hold up, but we're not gonna question the talking bugs.
I mean, they communicate.
Come on, give it up.
Garnacho reminds me of Lightning McQueen. To be fair.
Garnacho reminds me of Ratatouille.
You need to get red carded. How dare you disrespect Lightning McQueen like that, bro? Compare him to Garnacho. How dare you?
Yeah,
how dare you? You know what I mean? Marshall's a fraud, man. You know what, Marshall? Just give us a tune, man. Give us a tune that we can respect, please. You know what I mean? How about that? How does that sound?
That's crazy. That's actually so wild. That's crazy.
Yes.
Ridiculous, bro. You're ridiculous, man. All right, can we wrap up the stream?
Exactly, Wally.
Wally, yeah.
Wally is a classic.
Wally is legitimately art. Wally's art. I'll give it to you. Wally is art. I'll give it to you.
Realistic than cars.
Yeah.
It's animated films. Why do I care? Do you think I go to watch animated films? Be like, damn, I really need Demon Slayer to be realistic. What do you mean, Jujutsu Kaisen? What do you mean you blew up the city, brother? I don't care.
No, there might be talking cars in a different universe or something.
Cars have eyes and teeth. They got teeth.
Who cares? That is your major criticism of the film.
No. My major criticism is the hero is a bitch. Right? And he's just a bitch, right?
Andrew was just hate watching.
But that's the whole point. Well. He goes from being entitled.
They will never disrespect this classic. They will never disrespect my classic, bro. They will never disrespect my classic.
Good, man. Let it go.
It's a classic,
bro. Big up Ratatouille. Ratatouille's a classic.
I do like
Ratatouille.
It's a classic, bro. Ratatouille's a classic.
You have to understand the meaning. It's one of those adult
animation
movies, man.
Bro, anybody can cook, bro. Anybody can cook, man.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I'd love to have my food prepared by our...
Anyone can cook, but ROSENIOR.
This
But
guy,
there we go.
hold up. I'd love to have my food cooked by rat, but then I'm supposed to believe insects somehow gained class consciousness to do a revolutionary uprising against an oppressive class. What are we talking about?
You believe cards
Ants do that. They get confused.
I don't
when they have
believe
to, like,
cards.
go
I
through
enjoy the
different
movie.
lines. When they see a leaf go past their line, they don't know what to do.
Look at Ash. Ash knows ball. Ash knows ball. He's telling you Ratatouille's top 3.
Ratatouille is top. Bro, Ratatouille's top 5. I'm not going to lie. Ratatouille's top 5, bro.
Ants have wars, RSM too.
What?
They have wars. So of course they.
Brother, ants have wars against other ants. All right, they're not.
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
rising in class consciousness against an oppressive grasshopper class.
Yeah,
What are
they're
we
not doing that. Yeah.
They're not doing that.
Well, I mean, they could if they like outnumber them and they're on the floor somehow. There's more-
Ants are gonna
there's more
gain
ants.
class consciousness.
Imagine having like fire ants or something like attacking like crickets. No chance.
can't go around in circles.
By the way, hold up. No, hold up. But this guy said, by the way, it's not realistic.
sir, for
Hold
so
up. This guy said it's not. Hold up. He said it's not realistic, and then named me Toy Story. Inanimate objects. These things aren't even alive.
Toys could be alive.
To be fair, we are getting toys.
But if you're gonna, okay, if you're gonna give me toys are gonna be alive, then you have to give that cars can be alive.
First of
You
all,
can't have it both ways.
I did see that NVIDIA press conference,
When you talk
bro.
about Toy Story, you watch your tone. All right, that's what you watch your tone. when it comes to-
Listen, man.
Bro,
Do
I
you?
love Toy Story. I love Toy Story. Bro, the reason I learned to read was from a Toy Story book. I love Toy Story. But you can't tell me Toy Story is unrealistic, is realistic, but then say Cars is unrealistic. They're both talking inanimate objects.
There is no reasons for that Cars film. There's just no reason for it.
Oh my god, bro.
No reason.
Bro, I'm telling you,
My top
Cars-
five is a good combination of both of you guys.
At least, like, when people think about cars coming to life, they don't think about big giant eyes and them having teeth. They think about just the voice coming out somewhere. That's all they think about, right? That's all they think
Bro,
about.
I'm telling you right now, Lightning
at least
McQueen, bro.
with
Lightning
toys, you
McQueen,
imagine
or
them coming
Lightning
to life.
McQueen, or farmed for an entire generation, man. You don't get it, man. It was a
What did
movement.
you say?
It was a movement.
What did you say?
Lightning McQueen or farmed for an entire generation, man. I was
Get
there,
this guy
bro.
out.
Trust.
Get this guy out of it. Get this
You
guy
don't get it,
out.
bro. You're not on
Get
TikTok.
this guy out of it.
Let's
I'm
all
being
get out of
serious,
here,
bro.
I think
I'm being
we're
serious,
done,
bro. You guys don't
We
get it,
had
man.
enough
These are some
shows,
unk. I
man.
told you these are certified. These are certified unk takes, man.
You know the worst things about Cars? It spawned the film Planes. That's another thing that's a go.
Bro, I can't lie. I never watched Planes, bro. I never watched Planes.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Man.
until
We
you
did have to
put
give
it
it
up.
up with that.
Yeah. At least Wally's the most realistic of all of them. If you go to Jersey City, there's a bunch of Wally's around, bro. I can't lie.
True.
It's true. I'm just walking around. I see this robot just pass me like this is normal. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Doing delivery packages and shit. It's crazy.
And then you also see the fat people in mobility scooters. So there's also
Yeah, then you see those. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
But you see,
That's actually
the-
very true.
The problem is that comment is that everyone agrees they're gonna throw a shit. That's the problem.
Can I? Chris, question. Do you think Uncle Howard is a classic? That's what out of curiosity.
What are you?
Huh?
Why are you
It's a
always
wrestling
bringing?
joke. It's a wrestling
Why
joke.
are you
It's a
always
wrestling joke.
bringing this
Alright,
onto
let's
a
wrap
match?
it up.
I just love to annoy Chris with that. I just love to annoy Chris with that.
I don't know why.
Despicable Me too, I forgot
They
about
need
that.
to either get rid of them or turn them heel because they're rubbish.
Chris, do you know
I do
Chris?
agree,
Yeah,
they should be able after this
Chris, you know
season. I
next
do
month,
agree,
yeah,
John
this time
Francis.
next month, there's gonna be cuts happening. Some wrestlers. What's the chances
They're
that they
not
get
getting
cut, Chris?
You think they're getting cut? That's on you.
I'm just letting you know, bro. We know after WrestleMania what happens. The cuts happen then, innit? So.
Hey, what,
Yeah.
Wyatt 6 are the wrestling version of Cars the film. That's what they are.
Oh, Chris!
On that note, ladies and gents, we're gonna wrap it up. We've had enough Chelsea. This is the point of the season where we're basically almost pretty much checked out. We're ready for international break. We'll be back again tomorrow for Casually Chelsea show. So we'll be talking about a bunch of the silly things that have been happening in the last 72 hours of Chelsea. So be on the lookout for that stream tomorrow. Also, hey guys, over 50 likes, which is great. I appreciate chat for getting us over 50 likes. It's always a great thing. Let's keep smashing the like on your way out, please, because it helps out the channel tremendously, especially if you're on mobile. I've noticed the mobile comments aren't showing up on StreamYard for whatever reason, so if I missed your comment, I'm really sorry if you saw it on mobile. It's really odd. I don't know why. But, yeah, guys, we're going to raid out to Sarcasm City. He's currently live right now. Big up to Flawless, as usual. Be sure to copy and paste the raid message, let him know where you're coming from. Smash up the like if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you're a member, big up to you guys, and And big up to our proper casual and higher tier members. At the end of every show, we like to give them shout outs, and those are going to go out to Lanray Sadiq, A. Soliman, EE, and Adrian. And big up to the new guys that have joined the membership as well. We really appreciate your help and support on the channel. So big up to every single one of you. Listen, enjoy your international break. I'll still be making content here on Casually FC. Don't worry. But enjoy the international break.
The international break. Top 10 Pixar film stream that's happening. Right?
Pixar tier list stream happening soon. you guys have a wonderful night. Stay casual as always. Peace.
Good night, guys. Pajita and sleep.
Jerk off.
Oh, but he didn't sleep. Yeah, and sleep.